Found it. Okay, welcome back to Fire Emblem Tabletop. So last time on Fire Emblem Tabletop, you guys continued exploring the tunnels underneath the prison, the jail, the Imperial Jail. You guys cleared your way through a bunch of dead beasts. You discovered the corpse of a woman, perhaps affixed to a beast. And after a little bit of exploring, you went off to, I believe, Godfrey's house to get some stuff done, and then you dropped Allus off at Wizard School.
Yeah, daycare.
At Wizard School. yeah, daycare for wizards. So Allus now has his own little place. He's pursuing some sort of library job that Edwin recommended to him. And he is good to go. And you guys got all S supports with him. Congratulations. Put a stamp on that one. Quest fucking complete. You did it. You got a guy out of there. Congratulations.
Yeah. We made best friends with the guy that we made Sam invent.
Yep. Well, that was the bit. I made it.
You already had him.
I already had him, but you guys forced me to use him. But yes, so congratulations. I'm gonna call that one your first absolutely 100% complete NPC quest. Every time you talk to him from now on, he's just gonna say the same line of dialogue over and over. Just kidding. Wouldn't that be fun? There's so many books. Can you believe it? There's so many books. Can you believe it? No, he'll have actual dialogue.
Buddy.
He likes it. That and I like pigeons. Pigeons.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have like 2 or 3 that they scroll through, so you can't tell initially if you just talk to them.
Yeah. But yes, so Allus is 100% good to go. Now you only have like 50 more guys? Just kidding. You don't have to save them all, you can abandon some, kill others, it's up to you.
Maybe we should check on Eno, guys. See how Eno's doing.
Am I robot-y?
No.
Tiamat says I'm robot-y.
Twitch,
and that must
maybe.
be like a Twitch side thing.
Shit.
Are you on the right microphone for Twitch?
I believe so. Cheppy, report to me. Am I a robot?
I am opening the call
Beep,
now.
boop.
Or the Twitch chat.
Echoey.
What? Do you have both on?
I only have my one mic. I only have one microphone. I'm on my big computer.
I mean, I doubt
on the Twitch
you up over here.
Hold on. How about now? Am I normal?
Hang on, I'm gonna deafen this call and listen to Twitch.
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, we gotta get Sam to talk.
Ta-da! Hello, it's me, Sam. Hi.
You gotta say your NPC line.
I like pigeons. All better? What the fuck? I didn't do anything different. Okay. Well,
the magic of
pigeon. I mean,
of pigeons, but also
I know. I heard
the little gnomes live in your computer. They figured it out.
Oh well. Well, it's fixed now, so I'm gonna continue talking. So, you guys dropped all this off at Wizard School. You went back to Godfrey's house as Merope demanded. You hung out at house. You got side-eyed by Millicent. I think Octavia trained Millicent to open her mouth and expect food, which is really good for everyone that lives in the house. From now on, they're gonna love that she knows how to do that now.
No.
They're gonna absolutely go wild over the fact that she walks up to people and holds her mouth open until you put something inside of it. She's a smart cookie. She got that one instantly. Good work, Millicent. But yeah, I think there were some dreams to be had. I'm trying to remember who was the player.
Edwin was Millicent, and I think
Valente was Philia.
Yeah, Valente was Philia, and we saw Anthea.
Yeah, so Philia, parent reveal. It's possibly who you thought it was. Anthea's out there on a beach somewhere drinking cocktails. and not speaking to her husband for unknown reasons.
Also took Theodora in the divorce.
She took Theodora. She took the knight in the divorce. They're not divorced, probably, but the knight is gone. And of course, Millicent, Puppy, don't pee on the bed or carpet. Thank you. Thumbs up.
It makes sense. I mean, if my husband was like the lead lawyer and I had to get divorced, I would not want to.
Yeah, can you imagine the fucking litigation that would go into that? Holy shit. That didn't even occur to me.
Yeah, did they
I'm
allow
always
divorce in
thinking
the
about
Empire?
Yeah, they allow divorce.
Okay, it's just as long as you had the kids.
Yeah, you can... Okay. The Empire's official views on romantic situationships, they're actually very loosey-goosey with that kind of thing. As long as kids come out of it. Do whatever the fuck you want with whoever you want, whenever you want. But there's gotta be spawn. Make something. It's arts and crafts time. But, yeah, so they're cool with divorce, provided that whoever needs to have children doesn't stop doing that. But yeah, that's the vibe. So, and there was a player dream. I think Octavia made Godfrey fall out of a tree.
Baby wolf.
Yes, baby wolf. Ooh.
Baby wolf.
Imagine being baby wolf. Bro, you are pink. That was cute.
You are so pink.
You are so pink for no reason.
You just are.
All right, but yeah, I haven't updated anything because dies emoji. But does anybody have any questions? I saw a bunch of comments got put in documents. I will take a look at them at my earliest convenience.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I shared my folder of tabletop stuff with my work computer, so if I'm doing that during my prep period, like literally, I can do whatever I want. So
yeah, you're prepping. It's just not for.
Yeah. I'm prepping for something. I'm making plans and I'm prepping.
Yeah.
But just not for school. So yeah.
Live on Twitch TV.
No, it's fine. I'm allowed to do whatever I want during my prep as long as it's in the building. Okay. Any questions?
What happened?
Cheppy, we just talked about that.
I know, I'm kidding. But I was dead.
Oh yeah, Cheppy died during. We went too long, and he died of illness.
Yeah, but the next stream is reserved for Archibald because Cheppy got one fair and square.
Yep, you're gonna have to remind me that's the case, Cheppy.
I'm gonna have to remember.
Well, we're all on it.
Well, think about for now whether you want it to be a. Think about whether you want it to be an Archibald memory or Archibald wants to have a conversation with somebody. Ponder that.
Appearing in Beatrix's.
Oh God! Be like,
that'd be funny because she'd know what was. I don't think you'd be able to. I don't know if you'd be able to fool her into doing anything because I'm sure she's familiar with this concept. Stop emailing me. Hey, I thought I blocked you.
I don't respond to work emails after hours.
Didn't you read my DNI?
No, Archibald.
So it did not go on her mic, but she just left so fucking loud already.
Oh, let me turn off. I was sick last week, so I had white noise suppression on. Now you can hear all my noises.
Yeah. Oh.
All right. Let's get started. So, you guys it's nighttime. I believe everyone is still asleep, but morning soon comes. You're still at Godfrey's house, on your various cots and couches and sleeping arrangements. At this point, it's pretty normal where you guys sleep. But yeah, so anybody doing anything early in the morning?
Oh, I'm forgetting how many herbs Northern Mint Pulp uses, but if there's time for that, I would do that.
Okay, yeah, there's plenty of time. You watch. There's like a clock somewhere in the room, and you watch the minutes tick by. It's like 9:30 a.m. and neither Godfrey nor Merope has made an appearance yet. So
for mysterious reasons.
Yes, yeah.
All right,
So.
I'm gonna. Edwin locks himself in the bathroom for a hot minute.
Fun.
Understandable.
Yeah.
How's Val doing? I feel like we haven't checked in with Val in a bit.
Val's doing fine.
Val's doing. Are you okay?
Do I hear
I'm
cried into the
laughing, I'm
microphone?
I'm laughing. He's once everyone's in a space, he's gonna be like, "So I've discovered who Philia's parents are."
Oh no! Like she just says that.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I'm just imagining like people around. I'm assuming Merope and Godfrey aren't up yet.
No, they're
So
not here.
yeah, so everyone just like made breakfast as they're sitting around the couch. Val says that, and Octavia stops, blinks, and goes, "Who?"
So Holdrick and Anthea again.
Wait,
I like the again.
They
Octavia
their
just like
children.
there's
That's again.
a face journey going on. Like Octavia doesn't fully process what Val just said until she just like sinks down into the couch and makes a.
And Thea had Philia and then immediately vanished to go not be there. I experiencing being freshly born as a 50-year-old is really interesting.
I'm gonna
Don't
say
look
for
at
the
me.
purposes of this conversation, because you're all in a public space, Val is currently holding Philia, who of
That's
course
really
lives in a
good.
laundry
Yeah,
basket
sure.
in the living room.
Mhm.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, are Merope and Godfrey up yet, or
No.
okay?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
For the best. That's wait.
Valente is like, yeah, I experienced being freshly born as a 50-year-old. Didn't love it. And Thea screams a
No.
lot, and we knew that, but
Yeah.
it was a lot.
Yeah. Oh.
Philia attempts to eat a little bit of your hair.
Val just kind of like gently takes it out as just like, cause like it's fine, but like hair, like he's like, my hair's not clean. I haven't showered since how X amount of time. It's not clean. Don't put that in your mouth.
I think Garrett's just in the corner, like, making a face, like, kind of at you, now that you're holding this unclaimed baby. Semi-claimed baby. Just like, Garrett knows what your temperament is. Are you gonna leave that here?
Say that. Say the first part again.
Oh, Garrett's looking at you holding this, probably more unclaimed baby now.
Mm-hmm.
Which, not unclaimed, but you're holding it, and he's just kind of giving you a look, like, he's trying to figure out what you're thinking about all this.
Yeah.
He can make an insight check. Hold on, he's gonna make an insight check.
Okay, sure.
Oh, that's great. That's like a not natural 20.
Fantastic. Valente is more just kind of like, well, I kind of feel bad for Holderick that this is the third of his children that we have come into housing them with. But like at the same time, like, yeah,
Why?
It's like she's more just like bewildered,
Yeah.
It's like this is the fact that this specific thing keeps happening is really unlikely, but quite funny.
3 for 3, baby.
3
But
for
also
unknown
just, like,
quantity.
She's not like Val is not like we got to get this baby back to him. She does not feel that at all. Like we've already we've passed that like a while ago. And if Godfrey and Merope are, willing to keep, like, want to keep Philia, then Valente is by far not going to be the person to say, nuh-uh.
Mm-hmm.
What you mean, nuh-uh?
Yeah, exactly. Like, she's not gonna take Philia from them. That seems stupid and mean. what's important is that the baby has a loving home, and it seems like she does right now. But it's still just like a man again. Like that's where he's at right now. It's just kind of like, seriously.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Well, I think after a bit, after you guys are sitting there with this revelation, Merope's gonna come upstairs. And of course, she's gonna immediately go to take Philia from you, pick that thing up. And she offers everyone breakfast. It is a bowl of mush.
Hey, mush.
Alright, she's gonna
Favorite.
walk off to make her
Hearty
mush. It's mush
Does
time.
she want help making the mush?
Sure.
Yeah, Octavia goes to help make the mush, but it's kind of still a little bit like, another one?
Listen, man, they don't have the type of sexual education you'd expect in the capital. It's like whatever the opposite of America has. Opposite of abstinence.
Yeah, they're like, please, for the
Have
love of God,
sex
have
now!
babies. Yeah.
It's just like, Octavia's thinking, like, I guess things could change in 20 years, but it seems like not much changed in 20 years between those two. So Octavia's just, like, thinking about, like, how did this happen? I'm so confused. Also, Holdrick, you left your baby?
Again.
Again? So,
God.
I'm like,
Shrug.
Octavia's just like helping make the bush, just thinking about all this and trying to think like, what is the narrative here that it makes sense?
Well, consider a running narrative across the parents of the NPC parentage of this game is that loving your children and being a good parent don't have to be a connected thing.
Yeah.
They don't have to be related at all, actually.
Yeah, I think like Octavia is like grasping that and she's just sighing.
It might be a family issue, actually. It might be something hereditary.
It comes with the Wi-Fi and
It comes with the Wi-Fi.
It comes with the Wi-Fi antenna and the blue hair and pronouns.
And the Uno.
And the Uno.
Alright, so, mush is created. Mush is distributed. Eventually, Godfrey does make an appearance, holding just a bunch of wooden blocks of various sizes and levels of pointiness, which he kind of just dumps on the table without saying anything. Like, yep, did my best. Goodbye. But now everyone is in one space. So it is perhaps time to discuss what's happening next. Or if there's anything else you want to discuss first. But yes, I open the floor to you guys. What's the plan?
Well, we gotta go back down there.
Yeah, we gotta go back down there and find a way through, I guess. 'Cause we can't go in through the front gate anymore.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Archibald, it seemed like you had been down there.
Yeah. I've been down there.
Did Cheppy just fucking die?
What? Did I?
And the end of your word cut off for some reason.
It made like a computer shutdown sound. That was scary. It was like the government
We
killed you.
lost him for
Huh.
just a moment in time.
Weird. Well,
Yeah, team that whole
Yeah.
time. Woo!
yeah, I've been down there. Not quite the part that we were standing at the edge of, but yeah. Suppose. Well, it's sort of a question of how much have they changed about the holes they used to be around. There used to be a ton of them in the countryside, which, for all I know, might not still be countryside.
Well, how long ago was the last time you were here?
He's squinting and thinking. I was a child, so
Oh.
1,000 plus.
Oh, jeez.
Gare scoff.
Yeah.
Okay, so they might have changed some things in that.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of likely at this point.
Except for that one part, apparently. Oof.
Well, you said that part was where you weren't allowed to go. Did they ever tell you why?
Samantha, did they ever say why?
They said it was dangerous. Just, it's dangerous. You don't go there because, unstable earth, that kind of thing. You know, even an earth dragon could get squished by a big rock, especially a baby.
Oh.
Fucking squished him.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, dangerously unstable caves. Air quotes with the fingers, like
Yeah.
Well, it's
unstable.
still around.
Dangerously unstable caves that haven't collapsed in 1,000.
And are the source of apparently of debris down there, which
Yeah, that doesn't sound
Well,
good.
there was a breeze, right? But we had shut the door behind us.
yes.
So, okay.
There's also that woman's corpse blocking the hole.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did do that also.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, unless there's anything specific we should know before we go down there.
I think Gare's gonna pipe up from wherever he's sitting next to Val. He says, so you're the underground tunnels expert, obviously. Is it safe to be walking around down there? Like, there's no critters or beasties down there, right? It's empty. It's people, maybe. He said there's no more earth dragons, so
Yeah. Well, the only it is a crypt, so well, most of large parts of when you have a tunnel and people die, you make a hole in the side of the tunnel. You know, it's
Mm-hmm. So normal. Well, we've been in crypts and graves before, so you know, maybe a wandering skeleton or two. That's what we should expect. Nothing bigger than that.
Well, nothing could have gotten in from the beast prison because there was the big wooden thing that was key that would have kept them out.
That was full of holes big enough to step through.
Yeah, but not a beast. A beast
Yes.
would have blasted the whole thing down. So there's probably not beasts from there at the very least. If there's beasts, they came from somewhere.
That doesn't seem to comfort Gare. But he kind of like nods like, "Oh yeah. Beast from somewhere else."
Well,
Great.
we'll just stick together.
Well, of course we're gonna stick together, but I don't know, Archibald. Are we gonna run into anybody you know down there? Anybody nice? Anybody not so nice?
I think that most of the people I knew down there, nice and otherwise, would be dead by a factor of several 100 years, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be weird for anyone who wouldn't be dead to be there because be a dragon lurking under, and even then the number of dragons available here is like 1 or 2.
Mm-hmm.
1.5, maybe.
He gives you a look like, who's the half?
He makes a face like things. Death is weird.
You're kind of like squints. Like, okay. Alright.
Yeah. Well, we had the priest who, well, like, cocks his head to the side, like, turning over words in his head, and it's like, the priest who, I guess, hatched me, and
Octavia with the wording, like, he what?
Did he have to
Like-
sit on you like an egg?
no, found is more, more just what? I mean, when a farmer hatches an egg, do they sit on the egg, or?
Amalthea shrugs. She's never been a
No.
farmer before. She kind
I
of
mean, they
assumed maybe.
usually- Are there
What?
incubator? This is a Rand question. Is there incubators in this world?
I mean, you could probably build like a, not like an electric one, but you could probably build something similar, like with a heat source and
Mhm.
warmth, etc.
Yeah, I mean, it
Okay.
basically the reason it would just be a little bit more risky, just because it's like the heat source is usually going to be fire in this time, right?
Mhm.
And you don't want to make chicken wings.
harder to control
no.
exactly how hot a
Hard-boiled.
fire is, and like over a consistent amount of time, and B, not keep things from catching on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can use something that isn't flammable, but then this first problem still shows up. You know,
Mhm.
so it's
Yeah, I guess like magic, if you had some sort of mechanism for that, which probably dark priests would, if they did. So Octavia's kind of like, so he made sure you were alive.
Yeah, that's the word for it. But he was buried in the tunnels. It was. God, where were we under? I guess not. Not quite under the castle. It's somewhere in the castle vicinity.
Under the
I'm sorry,
city, probably.
Yeah. Well, some of the tunnel. I'm talking about his grave. Under the city, castle-ish district, I guess, and there were tunnel that he was buried in also was the one that led out to the countryside west of the not west, other one, east of the city,
East.
which was also the one that we left through, or sort of. Was it that one? I think it was that one. This is Archibald. This is not me.
Yeah.
And that was like, that one went out. That was like a tunnel for people who needed to transport, like, well, cultists who needed to transport. So that would have gone all the way out. It came out like near a farm. Got shit buried there, actually. Where's? Do we have Edwin? Do you have the map?
Yeah. Honestly, Edwin probably had already gotten out a piece of paper to start drawing some manner of map of these tunnels. But you can take the normal map for sure.
Yeah. Do we have like a pinned map in the chat, or is it just the original?
I think it's just the original, but let's see.
You have a world map. But
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
names
there
are
is a
not
world map.
accurate to the
Yeah.
game that you're currently playing.
Yeah. Didn't hold on. It should be in Edwin's inventory if we bought some kind of because I thought we bought like a map of Belhall or something, even though it was like very simple.
I think you did.
Right. I'm looking for. Can I get a good map of this area, please. Oh, Jesus, that's so
Yeah,
low
map
res.
map of Valhalla's major roads and cities is what.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, so that's how we figured out where to go, and we
Yeah.
were ready to walk in horse.
Valhalla's major roads and cities. Eh. At the Archibald's looking at it, it's like at the scale it's on, it's like a little. It's probably more zoomed out. It's not just the city. It's like
Yeah, nearby.
it's the kingdom formerly.
Yeah.
I assume.
Yeah, it's not zoomed in on the city. We don't know a lot about the city's layout, I think, aside from there's different sections.
Yes, correct. You know that there's a noble quarter, and that's about it.
Mhm.
I don't.
And they have a prison
suppose.
somewhere, or they did.
At least one.
Well, it's like, and Archibald like kind of vaguely points at a point right next to the city on the map, and is like, "That would be it." In this case, pointing at this map, it tells us nothing, but it was like there-ish. So,
What was the tunnel you're thinking of?
yeah, the hole we used to is like under a tree or some shit.
Where we don't totally know where we got let out underneath the prison thing.
You have no idea. All you know is that you went down significantly. Down, and you know what? Make a traversal check. Make a traversal check
I'm
to
very
kind
someone else do it, please.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
it should probably be me, right?
Archibald. Yeah.
Really?
Oh.
I knocked the die. No, I knocked the die
Oh,
off
okay.
the table immediately with my. I like picked it up and then it like one of those like the Lego launcher toys with a disc in them where you like squeeze it and it just pops it like that, but between my fingers and it's a die.
Mm-hmm.
Traversal. Oh, oh, oh my, 31.
You kept heading in the same direction as when you were walking into the prison, so presumably you're somewhere under the city proper.
And we came from the. Are we?
The
Sorry, are we
south.
underground right now again?
No, we're in Merope's house.
You're in
Okay, good.
Godfrey's house.
Yeah, no, you
Sorry, it
said
is
Sam
Godfrey's
said
house.
we're
Merope has her own
we're.
house.
I was like, whoa. I thought we were in the. Sam said we're under you're under, and I'm like,
Well,
wait,
yeah,
what do
you
mean
you
we're
are.
under?
Sorry, you're not currently
Worry.
there. You're just discussing where it is.
But actually, with the traversal check, where was the no-go zone relative to where I would have?
So you would have been a little bit away from it. There's like a significant distance. The city's quite large, a couple miles wide at the very least. So it was a couple miles away from where you would hypothetically be digging.
So not in the like under the castle zone.
I'm gonna say it's somewhere under maybe like the city, like the metropolitan part, not the suburb of it, but like the actual city, but it's not under the castle directly.
Not under the castle directly, which is more.
You've been
of
under
where
the castle directly. That's where you were.
No, I
hanging.
know that yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, and so that was the place we weren't supposed to go was south, like a south part of the city, away from where we lived, and we got there. Well, we went west from the east side. So wherever we went, how long did it take us walking through that tunnel to get to that area, Sam?
About half an hour.
The trash tunnel or the tunnel we went in?
I'm talking the trash tunnel. The tunnel you went in took you a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tunnel we went in. Just memory balling it, I guess. how long was the tunnel out? How long was the tunnel out of this like center city to the countryside? Start of the
Oh, a
countryside.
couple of hours for sure.
And is that comparable to what we were
Yes.
on?
Yes.
Actually, okay. In that case, Harsha was like, you know, do we know what was north of where we entered that tunnel to get in?
I mean, we just went in and found the beast chute, basically. Dumped us out pretty much just at the prison.
No. Like, where? What?
That would have been right outside of. Was it Firmament, the town?
Yes, the town was Firmament.
Okay.
What's north of Firmament?
I gotta consult my map now. Hold on. Give me a minute.
I think what's north of Firmament is the city.
That might be correct, but let me double check. Enhance. Where's Firmament? So, the city's to the northeast. The directly north, there's a city called Blackgrass, which is above the capital.
Of the of Firmament or of the capital?
Of Firmament. You go, it's actually a long while till you get to Blackgrass. It's close to the coast. Here, I'll just take a picture of it. I got the world map up.
Yeah, we still haven't gone to that coastal area in between.
So here's Firmament.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the capital. And here's Blackgrass.
Oh,
That's west. That's west.
Never.
Those are west of the capital.
This is east. No, the capital's to the east.
They're west of the capital, though.
Oh,
I
meant
that's
to say
what I've been saying. Yeah. Okay, so like take everything I've said about east-west and reverse.
Yeah. Sorry.
retcon the last 10 minutes from your mind.
Already done, sir.
So, no. Can you pull up that image again though? Because
I just put it away. Hold on.
I know. I was like, I was looking down at my notes, and looked back up, but it was gone. I was like, we were okay. So, all right. So our stuff went like due east. I was about to say he's drawing little lines for you on the map from Firmament to to the capital center. Like that was about the same time, but like, and he like draws a line from the capital the same distance, but just straight to the right. It's like, yeah. Oh, there's still like nothing fucking there, huh?
Currently, you're like right here, or the place you were is right here. This is all. Shell is a suburb of the city. This is the city. This is the castle.
Nothing. That was all said with a tone like I'm misunderstanding something, but everything I just said is aligns with that. What's happening?
No, you're good. I'm just explaining that this is not the fully extent of the city. The city is this. This just happens to be the castle.
Still pretty. It's still outside. Like it's beyond the suburbs. It's the sticks still.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
No, continue. Continue talking. I'm drawing Gert.
What is that? Okay, go on.
Fucking Gert!
Fucking Gert! Yay!
Which that would be like a suburb up there. Suburb. Whatever. So I guess that's still the middle and... Is that farms? he's pointing at the end of the line on the right side. Is that farms now? I don't know.
I mean, we haven't been over there, so I couldn't tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mhm. Also, did
Get
I?
it in perspective. Oh, Gert. Sorry.
Hey, Sam. They used to cart us around to like different cities for visits to things
Yeah, of
to watch.
course.
To, was there any tunnels out of like black grass or whatever? Was that a thing?
Yeah, there you know that there's tunnels going to basically all of these areas as far as maybe like what the city that would become Boneflower is like the furthest one that goes out of the capital directly, and then from there's more tunnels because Earth dragons they fucking love a tunnel. You know
Yeah,
that.
yeah. They
So
were
there's
the
there's
tunnels
a network of tunnels underneath this entire continent.
Yeah, some of them from God knows how long ago.
No, yeah, some of them are probably collapsed, long gone. Probably one that goes here too.
Actually,
I've drawn some
most
kind of Pokemon.
Sigilith.
Yeah, I've drawn a Sigilith.
Yeah, you have drawn Sigilith, actually.
Archibald looks down and is like, okay, so he holds like the pen or quill or whatever it is, and like looks at it and is like, do you mind if I?
Oh, I mean, Edwin probably uses like charcoal or something that's not as permanent, so you could like if that's what you're worried about, you could just do that.
Oh, he takes charcoal
Yeah.
and scribbles something looking like this. Is like, and he's going through like black grass, this weird one that goes along the river. Points at bone flowers like that one. Well, there was a hole there. The town wasn't.
There was a
and,
hole there.
Yeah, actually,
Archibald's responsible.
There was a hole.
yeah.
You
He's
know
like,
how kids are.
actually, an alarming number of these are built around things that used to be tunnel exits that aren't. Yeah, that was a tunnel exit, but not a town. Some of these were out there in towns, but not all of them. But still seem to have, except for this thing in the north. That thing in the north leads to nowhere still. Why did that path curve? The guy who made that was an idiot.
Hey, I'm doing my best.
No, I'm
Guy
not.
from the great beyond.
Yeah. It's like, yeah. Huh. So I guess there's your tunnel map. Big, again, air quotes. I mean, who knows what's been covered up and where.
Mhm.
But there was a tunnel at some point everywhere here. It's it's a little strange that the eastern one is still not like that's the only one that doesn't have some of the other. I mean, some of the further out ones extend to no. What? What? What?
What?
What?
What?
What? What is she doing?
The obelisk with the cube?
Oh. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Hi. Hi, Etnia. Hi.
Oh, wait. Does that one go all the way?
Yes, and we know we killed it.
Does that one go all the way out there? And Did it do that
It
when
probably
Archibald...
branches in a couple places, but yeah, you could totally get to the desert through the tunnels.
Did Archibald know that when he...
Probably not. It's a little far from home. This is not right there. This is like all the way out here.
Yeah.
I'm just illustrating.
Man, this
No,
one...
don't save it.
This one just kind of went forever. Don't know where this one stopped, actually. It just... There were exits, like, right in the fields out there, but... I don't know. Where do we think? Am I nuts for finding the presence of towns at the end of every tunnel
No,
way where there wasn't one? Is that a little...
no,
Might be some... Right? I don't know.
yeah. I mean, they might have used the tunnels before. It's just that presumably now they're closed off.
Hold on, I'm gonna have someone in the room make a memory check. Nope, stupid. No memories.
Is
Stole them.
it God?
Yeah. Doesn't
Oh,
remember.
he's up. He's up.
Yeah, he's here. He's eating his slurry. And he's thinking. He's making a face. He's
Oh.
making a thinking face.
Where's,
Mhm.
Yeah,
where's that shit place that
He's-
Archibald hates?
face.
It's like, oh...
That shit place
um,
Archibald hates.
Wasn't that like where House Dozel used to be?
yes, it is.
They're
Yeah.
all the way this way.
It's the wrong direction, Queen.
Where are they?
That's- They're directly north.
Are they?
Yes.
Oh, I believe you. Okay, I thought they
I
were over
think
here.
yeah.
I'm thinking of the wrong FE format, maybe. Laval? I believe
Oh
you.
well.
This is
They
the
do
capital.
remake
The capital is like... Wait, is it Chalfie or...
Chalfie's,
No, the capital's
Chalfie's
Valhalla.
down here. Valhalla's the
you
capital.
know what? You are probably right. It's Dune. There's the label that says it's the kingdom. This is the kingdom label.
Ah. Yeah, I
I'm
think
looking
they're
at what
over
I'm
here.
looking at one that has like the off translate. It's like Barhara or something there. I
Ah.
understand now.
Bar Harbor, I see.
Bahava. Yeah.
The evil Bar Harbor Empire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I believe it.
It's like, well, the ones under the lake go out towards Dozel, which is a place. Didn't go all the way though, I don't think.
Gear says, what's wrong with Dozel?
King was an asshole. And his kids were also assholes.
Gare nods, like, yeah, you said king, asshole, makes perfect sense. Continue onwards.
Mhm. Oh, are you
Oh.
okay?
Yeah. You just
Oh,
banging my
dear.
knees.
Any preferences on direction? I don't know.
I
Well,
think
I think we're just gonna go down there and head into the tunnels from where we were, right?
yeah. See what we can find. If there's breeze and it's not from something, then that means that there should be an exit somewhere. And if
Yeah.
that's the case, that should hopefully give us a way to get into the capital again.
Sorry. Leopold just climbed the back of my office chair.
Oh,
Oh,
an
baby
athlete.
Oh, buddy.
He jumped down, but
Ah, Leopold moment.
yeah.
Leopold moment. Anna is slug.
All right, so are you guys teleporting back where you started from a couple sessions ago?
I think
the
so. If
hole?
no one has
Unless
anything else.
anyone have anything else they want to do at Godfrey's house or in the area or elsewhere.
I feel
I
like
mean-
the Hermit's Journal is gonna come into play soon.
I
not
I
right
was
now.
gonna say, did you want to talk to Eno? Because we are in the vicinity
Yeah,
of Sid's Tower.
I just kind of want to check on Eno and see how he's doing, if that's cool. Just like a quick check-in, be like,
Mm-hmm.
hey, we still need to borrow that book that we borrowed from you. How you doing?
Before you leave Octavia, Millicent does sit in front of you and open her mouth expectantly.
Okay. Octavia sighs and is like, okay, Millicent, you can only do that to me. Only to me.
She stares at you in expectation.
Give her a little bit of wolf jerky.
Oh, she loves that shit. She's happy. This plan is working. Thank God. She's gonna do that to everybody.
No, it's not. Octavia's literally like, she like gently holds Millicent's head and is like, it's only gonna work on me. I can't do it to anyone else.
Do you want to make an insight check on the dog?
Sure. I have +4 wisdom. I rolled well, so let me look at my current mod. That's a 23.
Millicent gives you a look, and you don't even need to equip the Hermit's Journal to know that she's thinking there's an old lady and 2 pushovers she knows that will absolutely put food in her mouth whenever she asks.
Octavia sighs. Like, could you make a bestiary check to be like, Millicent, please don't do that.
I think it would be persuasion.
Okay, it would be persuasion. Okay, persuasion's even better. Okay, I roll. No, I didn't roll like shit. That's actually pretty good. Let me just add it all together. That's 29.
She rolls her eyes a little bit, as much as a dog can possibly roll their eyes. And she closes her mouth, and it's clear that she understands what you're saying. She picks up what you're putting down, but it doesn't mean she can't try it like once or twice more. Scientific method.
Octavia sighs. It's like, okay, but literally, don't waste the goodwill. I know you're a big, strong puppy who is very smart. But seriously, come on.
She snorts at you.
Yeah.
All right, and then she will release you from her clutches.
Does anyone see the exchange?
She's probably doing this in the middle of the room.
Okay. Yeah, everyone sees Octavia try to reason with the dog.
Yeah.
But
Octavia.
succeeded!
Yeah, and succeeding. It would be way, way sadder if she lost. Alright.
Yeah.
But, so, y'all going where?
To Sid's Tower, please.
Okay, where are you teleporting? Inside, outside, upside down?
Probably just for safety's sake, like just outside of on the outskirts, so that way we can walk in. I also gotta check on my boy.
Your
my
boy.
boy.
Your boy. Alright.
Well, it's my boy, but also Jory.
Jory.
His ex 3 weed smoking.
Well, as you walk into town, you don't see Jory. You don't see him on his normal haunt, which is, of course, the stairs of Sid's Tower. He must be elsewhere.
Huh. Maybe he did find a new path.
Do you want to make a perception check?
Yeah. Oh, no, that's still decent enough. 16.
You don't see him anywhere.
Damn.
The steps are vacant.
Oh. Damn, my boy Jory. Octavia has like a glint of nostalgia.
I remember smoking a blunt with a guy on these steps.
Yeah. Those are
A
the
bunt,
days.
sorry. A bunt.
It's called a bunt.
It's called a bunt? Good heavens, it's almost our 2-year buntiversary.
Incredible. But
Hashtag bunt love.
Hashtag bunt.
Octavia is a little bit like, damn, I hope he's doing well. And
Gare just kind of like next to you, like side eyes, like, what the fuck are you talking about?
oh, sorry, he's the guy that gave me stuff for bunts.
Like the cake?
No, like it makes this smoking thing. I mostly just unwrap them for herbs, though.
Gare gives you. Can you make an insight check?
Okay.
Worst blood
What?
rotation.
It's my dealer. Also, that's a nat 1.
Not one. He's just kind of giving you a look. You're not sure whether he's impressed by your imaginary blunt smoking skills or he's disgusted by your behavior in public.
Not being really anyone else around to like look at them.
Not really, aside from present company.
Yeah, Octavia just like shrugs, like, what? You asked.
He shrugs, like, yep, I did ask, and he continues trudging up the stairs.
Octavia follows.
Alright.
And yep, we're going
Well,
into Set's tower.
When you enter, you find it much the same as always. You've got your little library, and then up the stairs is your shrine. Eno appears to be sitting at one of the, like, the workers' desks, not the patrons' desks. And he's heavily engrossed in a book when you arrive and does not notice you.
Octavia turns to the others like, how should we let him know we're here without scaring him?
You can just say hi.
Oh yeah, that's true. Octavia approaches the desk normally.
Okay.
Normal style.
Well, he's not so absorbed in the book that he doesn't see when people come up to him, thankfully. So as soon as your shadow casts over his desk, he looks up, and he's gonna make a quick memory check.
Yeah, he may not remember.
Okay.
A couple of months have passed.
It takes him a half second. He thinks he's clearly looking at some of you guys, like, hold on, I know these people from where.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then he kind of like snaps his fingers and says, oh, exterminators.
Hey,
Welcome back.
thanks. How you doing?
Oh, fine enough. The little fuzzy things haven't come back, so decent all around. Any,
that's good.
any different fuzzy things you've been dealing with around there?
Oh, I still have this fuzzy thing. Gestures to.
You brought that
General
into my library?
He's contained. He's contained.
Spud
I'm not
is
gonna let him
gnawing
out.
on one of the bars of his little container.
Hey, Reginald. Reginald. No. No. Yeah, I already fed you yesterday. You're fine.
You hear a dangerous creak of wood.
Reginald.
Reginald sees all these books and he hungers.
Do you want me to take him outside?
Yeah, if he's not gonna behave. Thank you.
Amalthea will hold out her hands for the case, like, no. Edwin, this is your place. I will take him outside.
Okay, but don't let him out.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Octavia's like, okay, you haven't lost my trust on containing the Reginald like Gare has a couple of times, so I'm trusting you.
Mm-hmm.
What is lost, I'm gonna be down a couple of people who could hold my spud.
Amalthea hefts the container and practically skips away out the door.
Oh boy. I'll be fine. I'll be
Yeah.
Very devious.
fine.
I'm sure she will be getting up to nothing evil.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing evil at all. We're kind of back in your neck of the woods, so we just decided to check in. Yes,
well,
we've been
that's
traveling.
nice of you. You've been doing well? Lots of jobs?
Yeah, kind of a big job still right now.
Whoa. Nice. Who for? No one I know, I'd assume.
Yeah, no one you really know. He pays well.
Well, that's good to hear. Yeah, it's nice to hear mercenaries get good work. I appreciate all the, the stuff you did for me. The ice pack's quite nice still.
Good.
You
Do
notice
do
it's
you need
sitting on his desk in like a little, he's got like a little cold spell going, and it's like it's
Aw.
recooling.
Mm-hmm.
It's sitting on his desk in a little blob.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Do you need any updates on that? I haven't. Well, actually, maybe the medical stuff I can't do, but Edwin can do it.
Oh, well, it's been working perfectly great so far. I just it's cold, and then it gets warm again, and then I just freeze it again. I suppose if I wasn't a mage, it'd be a little bit more of a problem, but well, when you're a fire mage, they also teach you a little bit of ice magic too. Go hands in hand.
Oh, that makes sense. Octavia thinking, maybe I should ask Merope about ice magic.
You- Hard cut to Merope and Octavia in the backyard, and they're both just holding icicles like knives. All right, so
Yeah.
first.
Yeah. This is
God.
them getting to have their Naruto phase.
All right, come back to the current scene.
Yeah. He's like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, and well, everything else has been good. All the stuff I need's in good shape. So, just kind of well, making do, waiting for the ports to open back up still. I know you
Yeah.
guys told me before it isn't such a good idea, but well, I got family, It's been a while.
Yeah. Ports are probably not going to open until the war's over.
Oh, I know that. I just wish they'd let me send letters. They don't even send messenger boats, really. And when they do, it's important stuff only. So, not like my letters are getting through, noble or otherwise.
Octavia looks to Edwin and is like, do we want to give him pigeon paper?
I just like out of character. I don't know if we want to be giving pigeon paper to someone who could potentially get himself in trouble by letting everyone know he's here.
Yeah, that he's there, and he still has some organs left. Yeah. Octavia nods, like, yeah, that sounds frustrating.
Yeah, it's it could be worse. It could be worse. I've got a place to stay. I've got a nice little situation for myself here. And well, I won't say that I don't want to participate in the war. I'd love to contribute, but as you said last time, well, there's more than enough reason to see the bright side on both ways, right? It is safe. And
Yeah.
well, it's not to say I don't enjoy being alive, but well, I'm prepared to give things up. But if I don't have to give things up, then that's fine too.
Does Octavia want to make it? Or no? Does Ina want to make an insight check on
She'd love
Octavia?
to make an insight check.
And she'll make an
He
insight
got
check
an
on
8.
him. She's gonna make an insight check on him. He just gets a vague sense of like, are you sure? He's gonna do an insight check on him, and what he says, it's like, is this the brainwashing going on, man? I rolled like shit. So that's a 6. I got even lower.
The vibe is it's probably the brainwashing, to be honest. Like, you guys had a heart-to-heart last time, but you can't break an entire lifetime of conditioning that tells you to give your lungs away. So
Yeah.
he still aspires to that, perhaps. But, he seems to be okay with the fact that he's not doing that right now. Like, he's taking it as it comes. If someone asks for a lung, he probably wouldn't say no, but he's not directly climbing onto a secret boat to go give his lungs to people. So, neutral.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
You take those.
Yeah, they would happily take those, I'm assuming. Yeah.
He's kind of making like a little bit of a face. You want to insight check that again, a free one?
Yes. Yes, please. Okay, I rolled better this time. That's a 19.
Yeah, he's it's almost like wistful. He's got like almost a wistful expression. He says, "Well, if I'm being quite honest, a lot of my family members well, they're mages, of course, like myself, and they're fire mages. And fire mages are very traditionally a frontline sort of person. You've got the most dangerous thing. Nobody wants to get near someone covered in fire. So obviously you put those guys at the front. So I can only assume a lot of my family members have well, probably gotten injured. I hope only injured, but well, that's just not being realistic. So it feels a little shameful to be hiding out in this corner, but it's not like I can swim across, especially in this state. So, well, I just try to keep them in my thoughts, and if they find me and they ask for things from me, I would deal with that when it comes.
If it, hey, if it makes you feel better, well, where I'm from, there was a war that happened, and my brother ended up on the front lines, and he didn't quite make it either.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, uh, I don't mean to pry, but well, I don't suppose you have a blessing or anything, or your family does.
I think at this point, Octavia's like, I don't, but he did.
Ah. Well, I see. Okay. Well, it's sorry to pry. I'm sure that's not so fun to talk about.
No,
I know if one of my brothers or sisters was mortally wounded, I'd give up well, whatever they needed in order to keep them alive. So I'm sure that was hard for you being unblessed and all.
Octavia's learning more, but she's also like, yeah, no one told me that he died until I went to go see.
Oh, that's horrible. Which if you don't mind me asking, which family?
Uh,
Hmm.
If you don't want to
well,
share, that's fine.
Octavia has a moment and she's biting her lip, and it's like, well, I'll say I hear.
Oh, really? Wait. And he kind of points at himself. You,
I,
you,
uh-huh.
well, forgive me, but you don't really have the look of one here.
Yeah, it's
And
it's
wait,
pretty distant.
yeah, it must be because I've never seen you. Well, I've seen you before, obviously, but what were your parents named? Maybe I've met them before.
I probably haven't. My father is Arcanaean, and my mother's name was Lorelei.
Huh. No, I don't think I've met them before. Um, you say distant, right? It's interesting you have the same last name, even if it's distant. Usually,
It's my it's my
families.
mother's last name,
Ah,
maiden name.
oh. So you got it, or your brother got it from your mother. I see. Uh,
Hmm.
I wonder. We have some genealogy books here at the library. I wonder if I could find her in there. That might be interesting.
Book on the shelf titled Genealogy of the Holy War.
Yeah.
Octavia has a look and is like, if you don't mind looking, I'd be
Oh,
happy to look for a little bit.
I'd love to. I'd love to. I was just talking about missing my family, and what do you know? The gods drop one right into my lap. Give me one moment, please. And he rolls away towards one of the shelves. He's looking for something.
Mm-hmm. Octavia looks at everyone else a little awkwardly, but you sense the sense like she's happy.
Yeah. Oh.
It takes only a couple seconds. Eno knows this place like the back of his hand, and also it's not a massive place. So he pulls down a book with what looks to be like a yardstick that he uses to grab books from higher shelves. It falls into his lap with a plop, and he rolls over and places it on his desk. Says, "Well, this is the big book of genealogy we have here. It's not extremely up to date. There's definitely a few noble kids running around that are not in this book, like up to 20 years ago or so. So I wouldn't be surprised if you're not in this book either. But let's see how close we're related. I doubt it's like cousins or even second cousins, but who knows?
Yeah, we don't really look alike.
Yeah. Well, oh, excuse me, but I would have guessed you're one of the Ephraths given the hair color. But it shows how much I know. And he opens the book. Hold on. He's gonna make a quick scholastics check.
Yeah. The book check.
The book check. You know how it is with book.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, killing it. That's an 18.
Yay! Yay!
He reads for a little bit and he says, "Okay, well here's my family branch," and he shows you a page. It is illustrated. There's a little portrait of each person in the family. You can tell these are outdated. Eno's portrait is of a 7-year-old child.
Yeah.
He points and says, "Well, there's me. Haven't had that haircut in a while." All right. Let's go to the next page. All right, Lorelei, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So that's interesting. Well, you're a little closer to the family root than I assumed. But given the fact that you still have the last name, I guess that makes sense. Well, you see, here's I assume your mother, and he points. There's a picture of your mother. Definitely looks like her. She's got the hair you remember.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, this is many years past. So
yeah, that was her probably like when she was like 5.
No, not that young. Not that young. If Eno's a baby, Eno's in his like late 20s. So this is a
like
historical
with the portrait.
Yeah.
No, but like the portrait of her.
Yes.
It's like
she's as a young lady. She's as
Yeah.
a young lady. Maybe a teenager, young adult.
Mhm.
But he traces the line and it zigs, it zags, it goes up a couple levels. He flips through a few pages. And then he arrives at what you can only assume is the base of the giant tree, with a picture of a young woman with white hair. He says, "You're just a couple steps removed from the Empress. You know that, right?"
I mean, I did hear that her mom was from the Nahir line.
Yeah. Well, I guess, maybe not siblings, but your mom probably had some sort of relation, maybe cousins to her mom. So, you're actually not too far away from, the crown, I guess. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. How about that? Huh.
Yeah. Well, there's not. I'm trying to think if there's any other interesting people in your tree. I mean, you can go back pretty far in history. You got all sorts of characters. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
You know what? Oh yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say real quick. Can you describe exactly where on the tree this relation to the Empress is, if Octavia can see it?
Hold on. Let me make a
I'm
diagram.
just curious about the specifics.
Yeah.
I was just thinking we were gonna get a connection with like Axinia. I'm like, no, we're doing Empress.
All right,
Okay.
hold on. I'll draw a picture.
Well, me and Gare are certainly cousins.
Yeah.
Here's
Oh,
the
smiley face.
the Emperor.
Oh, okay. Evil.
Evil smiley face.
So
Yes, yeah.
this would be like, no, the Empress. This is Gare.
Yeah, that is Gare.
That's Gare. So
Back to the roots. Genealogy, everyone.
this would probably be mom and dad and mom. So mom probably had a sister who then had a bunch of and here you are.
Octavia.
Octavia.
That's a ponytail, by the way.
It's beautiful.
It's
So,
beautiful.
so you go up this, and then it's right here. She's right here.
Oh wow.
You just take a left turn, and it's Empress.
Yeah,
Scary.
So it's basically like, oh god, she's
Murder
been
jump
custody
scare.
3 times removed.
Yeah.
He's right
And
behind me.
of
isn't
course,
he?
this area of the family is a little bit of a family donut, but that's okay.
Oh
Yeah,
Christ.
that's to be expected.
Like from
Worrying.
You're Cleopatra.
No, she's not Cleopatra. She's fine. She's in this part of
Mordred
the
is
family.
Cleopatra.
Mordred's a little bit of Duncan, but she runs on
Yeah,
Mordred. But that's it's not her
Here's the
fault.
thing. Yeah, it's not her fault.
Yeah, she
Also,
was just built different.
She was.
Did you
built
say a little
different.
bit of yeah? Wait, did you say a little bit of Duncan?
I said she runs on
It's a
Duncan.
family donut.
Yeah,
She
She's
She's
from the
a
family
family
donut.
Yeah, it's like distinctly. I do remember talking with you, Sam. I don't know if you remember, but like in Octavia's backstory, it was like her father had the choice of whether, like, okay, you can marry this one, or you can start building up the Fialer blood again. And he went, I'm gonna go with this one.
Understandable. Understandable.
This is why Octavia has blue hair.
Yeah. You're fucking blue. You're throwing off the vibe.
Ah, that's the thing. They don't realize until they're like, shit, you're blue?
I thought you'd be some kind of water wizard. What the fuck? I'm getting rid of the family tree.
No, I really like seeing this. I'm just like, wow. Valente's getting into the royal line through marriage.
Yeah.
Edwin is like a dragon pot. He's in the eternal. He's gonna get to eternal reincarnation. Congratulations. Octavia is cousins with the Empress. Archibald.
All the above, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally all of the
It's like, wow, we're all a little special. Yeah.
I am
special.
I'm the Linux.
The Linux of guys.
I'm the Linux of bloodlines.
Huh. Octavia is like, was not expecting that. She was just like, huh. Wow. That's interesting. Thank you for sharing that with me,
Oh, yeah, no problem. Here, you want to borrow this book? As long as you bring it back, you're welcome to it. It can be interesting to find out about your families.
I think it would. Thank you.
Here you go. And he hands it to you. You can add a genealogy of the Holy War to your inventory.
Yeah.
Everyone! Oh, you
Is
open it
that
up
an
and some...
achievement, or
No, it
was that
isn't, but
just-
it's
okay,
funny.
It's just you making that sound.
Yeah, that's just the success noise.
Mhm.
I'm making a note that it's from Eno. I need to return it. But yeah, that's the thing. Like, this is a culmination of something for Octavia. It's also just like,
Wow.
oh, get the positive side, and then it's gonna hit her as soon as they leave. Oh god, I'm related to the Empress, too.
To be fair, who isn't related to the Empress? That's kind of her
that's
whole
the
deal.
thing, like,
Yeah.
who isn't related to the Empress? Who isn't a cousin of the Empress if they have any sort of tie to Valhalla?
Alright. But Eno's gonna... He invites you to check out the rest of the library, and he will be here if you have any questions. Anything else you want to do in here?
I'm gonna leave everyone to browse, and maybe I'll browse a little bit too, but Octavia asks him, like, hey, while we're traveling, do you need anything from us? Next time we stop through?
Oh, not particularly. I mean, maybe return the book next time you're in here, but...
Yeah, no, I will do that.
I'm fine. I'm settled. I don't know. Any news from the outside I might not have caught?
The last that we heard, it's the front is moving.
The front's moving? Which direction?
Further west.
Oh gods. Okay. Well, I doubt they'll make it all the way up here before they get stopped, so I shouldn't be so worried.
Okay.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, the Empire will beat them back. Of course they crossed the desert. There's nothing in the way. Got nothing to be nervous about. It's just sand.
Octavia's not going to mention that the last they heard they were getting on. What was the name of that city?
Sandrine.
They were in
Ah,
Sandrine.
They were in Sandrine. Octavia's not going to mention they made it to Sandrine. Octavia's not going to mention that.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't want to worry him more than he needs to be worried. Also, they're up north.
Yeah,
it's highly
he's
unlikely
not
to
even
get-
on the Empire's mainland. He's on the secret second continent,
Yeah.
Mhm.
taped to the no man's land nobody wants.
Yeah. But yeah, hopefully the war will be over soon.
Yeah. Well, how much longer could it realistically go, right? They've got to be on both sides running out of food and men and weapons. There's only so long a war can be fought before you just kind of have to call it, right? I've read plenty of books on war, trust me. These things usually end quicker than you think.
This fucker's never played Stellaris.
Octavia is thinking though, it's like,
Eno would love Stellaris.
ooh.
He would.
Sorry, I interrupted. Go on.
No, it's okay. I think Octavia is nodding, but if Eno wants to make an inside
Oh,
check,
he'll make an insight check, of course.
yeah.
Oh, that's a 2.
Yeah, just
Probably
nod,
for the
like,
best.
You've read more about this than I have. Octavia thinking most armies don't have an army of dead guys and then an army of automatons.
Yeah.
You know.
It's fine. It can't go on forever. There's no such thing as perpetual war.
Teehee.
Teehee, teehee. Teehee.
Teehee.
The themes and motifs want to know your location.
Yeah.
Teehee.
War never changes.
War is
Yeah.
peace.
Yeah, I think after that, then we can. Do you guys want to just browse the library? Do a quick look through.
I was gonna say before we walk away from Eno, Edwin probably sort of pats him on the shoulder, probably a little awkwardly, just because Edwin is a little awkward, and says, I know you're talking about giving stuff to your family if they need it, but I guess don't get yourself hurt too much doing something like that.
Oh, well, that's nice of you to say, Edwin. I like I said, I don't plan on chasing anyone down and begging for them to take me back, but, well, I don't know. Do you have family, Edwin?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure you could agree that, we're all willing to do something, drastic to keep them safe, right?
Yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah, I just think well, your family might not be very happy if you really hurt yourself in the process is all.
Oh, yes, of course. And I don't have my head in the snow. I know what kind of state I'm in. I'm not going to be running around in the mountains anytime soon begging for someone to come take me back to the capital, that's for sure. I'm content to stay here. You won't hear about me in papers or anything doing something stupid. Trust me.
Well, if you ever need somewhere else to go besides here, I mean, I lived for a very long time in Gedane back in Arcanea, which is, same library sort of situation. I guess
Aw.
if you really needed somewhere else to go, or if you just wanted to go there for fun, maybe once all this is over.
Oh, well, It's not like I'm on the run right now. In fact, I think I'd rather stay as close to home as possible. But the idea of going after all this is over is definitely at least a little enchanting. A library like this one, I've read all the books in here. Might be nice to read a few different ones, but I don't know. I'd have to think about that. But for now, I'm fine here.
Yeah. Just thought I'd offer.
All right. Anyone looking for any specific types of books?
You know what? Let's do another round on seeing if there's any Earth Dragon shit here. The Earth Dragon.
Sure.
I was gonna see if there's any books about like the tunnels.
Sure, go ahead.
So how about you look on tunnels, Octavia
Okay.
will look on Earth Dragon. So scholastics.
Go ahead.
Grabbing Edwin.
And not that great. But still that is 13.
13?
Actually 14.
14?
14, sorry. 14.
You don't find any Earth Dragon specific books. You find a bunch of like Wind Dragon stuff and a couple Ice Dragon things, probably due to like the locale. But you don't find anything for Earth Dragons. They probably dug tunnels this far, but there is a giant fucking sea between you and where they were hanging out, so that kind of makes sense.
Difficult, yeah.
Yeah, as she's looking through the Wind Dragon stuff, are there any dragons that look like Edwin?
Of course, yeah, there's entire spaghetti plates, dude. There's they got a lot of Wind Dragon stuff. They got stuff on Wind Dragon culture, Wind Dragon anatomy. There's like a medical text for Wind Dragons.
Oh. Octavia, as Edwin is looking, is like, Edwin, found this.
What?
Found this.
Oh. What is it?
It's about Wind Dragons.
Oh.
Sorry, it's not relevant to what we're doing, but she opens up a page with all the noodles, look.
Edwin, you do notice they look remarkably like you, but longer.
Yeah, can Octavia make an insight check?
Yeah. Oh, girl, that was not the best roll, but not the worst roll. That's 12.
That's enough to tell that Edwin just looks kind of embarrassed.
Oh, sorry. I mean, if you ever wanted to learn more, not from Lars, stuff is here.
No, I appreciate it. It just, I guess I don't totally know how I feel about it yet.
That's fair. It's still pretty recent.
Yeah. Well, something to look at, if we survive all this.
Yeah. That's a positive spin on things.
Pay no attention to the if in that sentence.
Oh no,
Yeah.
Edwin.
Octavia does have the thing. She is just thinking if we all survive, not Edwin in particular. If she knew that Edwin was talking about himself in particular, she'd be like, "Hey,
you stop that."
Yeah.
You stop that.
Yeah, he's very sick. My lizard, my spaghetti, he's very sick.
Yeah.
I know.
There's no sauce on this thing.
Mm-hmm.
The poorest meatball of them all.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry. I've been trying to do the math right scholastics check.
Sure, sorry. Go ahead.
27 for books about tunnel.
Edwin, you navigate to the geography part of the room, which is right next to the genealogy part, funny enough. And as you're poking through, you find a bunch of books on, the mountains, how the Great Sea was hypothetically created, what the under the ocean might look like, etc., etc. And amongst all these kind of more esoteric geography texts, you find something called the Underworld.
Oh, the book is titled that?
The book is titled that.
Okay, let's open it.
It's about the drug trade.
So, it is a series of old maps, obviously copied, of underground tunnels used by the Loptus cult during the First Holy War. You notice that a lot of them have dates, like dates of creation, and a lot of them, the date is either unknown or an estimated number that is way older than the time these maps were made.
So these can only be so accurate, is what I'm gathering.
Mhm.
Can I, like, copy down... Is there, like, a map of them? Is that...
It's all maps.
Okay, can I, like... Well, I'm probably gonna get Archibald's opinion also, but my goal is probably copy down whatever seems most relevant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can copy everything down.
Mhm.
Do you want to make like an artistry check or something to draw your little maps?
Yeah, I can do that.
I know Edwin's pretty okay at that.
Yeah,
He be drawing the little
mostly-
dragons.
Yeah, he's neutral just because it came out later.
Mhm.
Oh well, I got a nat 20. So.
Nice, Edwin.
Nice.
You've been doing this so fucking long. This whole
Yeah.
maps thing. You're like mountains. I know what those look like. But as you're presumably sitting at a table
Mhm.
doing this, you hear somebody roll on up to you.
Mm-hmm.
Godfried is staring at the book you're reading, and he kind
I
of
thought it was Eno for a second.
got two guys on
Yeah.
wheels you gotta watch out
Yeah.
for.
Yeah.
But he kind of flips it over for a second, not really regarding the fact that you're working off of it. And he
Mhm.
frowns at the title, says, "Oh, that's what it was called. I was trying to think of what it was called."
Did you find this one earlier sometime?
Yeah. When I used to borrow books from that brigand with all the books who we killed. This was definitely one of
Have to
them.
rub it
I
in.
think he kind of shrugs, whatever. But he thinks I think this is one of the books I was returning or getting when we first encountered each other. So I was trying to remember what it was called. I've definitely read it before.
Oh, okay. Anything useful that you noticed?
He kind of picks his way through the book a bit, and he frowns. He says, "I mean, I don't usually go through tunnels. I was just borrowing it for the sake of borrowing it, to be quite honest, but there's a lot of tunnels under the capital. I know that for a fact. Very interconnected city.
What?
I couldn't tell you exactly where they are. That's a question for Archibald."
All right. Well, why were you looking at it in the first place?
He shrugs and he says, well, when I would go, I would pay them, a lump sum of money and then just grab whatever was in reach, usually.
Oh, okay. Well, funny how it came back handy.
Yeah. Well, when you're traveling alone, you need something to do when you don't have people bothering you all the time.
Edwin just kind of gives him a look like, come on, we're not that bad.
Godfrey returns your look with kind of like smarmy expression of like, sometimes you guys are that bad actually, and then shuts your book and rolls away.
It like takes it with him?
No, he leaves it
Okay.
shut on the desk, disrespecting
Okay.
your place in the book.
Okay, that's okay. Classic Godfried.
You want to make a perception check?
Yeah. Ooh, not. Hold on. I think that's gonna be an 11. Yeah.
Alright, well, out of the corner of your eagle eye, because you have a
Mhm.
seventh sense when it comes to detecting book crime.
Yeah, this is Godfried stealing
No,
things.
you notice him roll up to a shelf, look around, like reach up to grab one, and then he makes eye contact with Eno on the other side of the room.
Mm-hmm.
And he just kind of like, idly moves it around a bit on the shelf and then rolls
Mhm.
away. Thwarted.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
Fucking thwarted.
I will be checking his wheelchair before we leave also.
Illegal book transportation device.
Mhm.
giving him, it's an accessibility device. It lets him access more avenues of crime.
I can't take this thing
Damn.
anywhere.
Yeah, we really can't take him anywhere. Either he's committing crimes or he's gonna get arrested for crimes.
Mm-hmm.
God.
Porque no los dos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, but anything else you want to do in this tower, guys?
I don't think so. Not that I can think of specifically. Do we want to check the shops here?
Oh shit, I didn't fill the shops, I'll be honest.
No, that's fine.
The
I mean, I
shops-
don't remember
The shops
it's here.
are
There might-
closed.
Have to
Fuck
check
you.
the shops.
I know, but
It's
I
Sunday.
know there were places where we saw staffs that later got their descriptions changed, so that's why I'm checking old places.
Mhm. Yeah,
If you
I
happen to
think
still have it.
here,
or
let me
anything.
scroll up. I think this place is like so old at this point that the
Mhm.
items are completely different. Hold on. Yeah, these items are completely different.
Mhm.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me scroll up. I'm looking at the wrong version. Some of these are the same.
Okay.
We've got Vengeance. Vengeance is in here. Blessed
Whoa.
Sword of Miracles is in here. Lockpick, Fire, Light, and Animal Blessings. Said Scroll. We've got Herbs. We've got Numbing Salve, which I believe turned into Northern Mint Pulp.
Yeah.
Oh, nope, these don't exist either. Lamau. That's what you got. A bunch of blessings. And
Alright, I
vengeance.
was just
Lamau,
curious.
and she quotes, "Get fucked."
Yeah.
Yeah.
This.
If you guys want a fire blessing, but maybe we can think about it later, and also we don't have room in our convoy.
Uh-oh.
So
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
yeah, like we still have we have some room again, but it's like
Yeah, I mean, aren't
there's
aren't
only
the
so much.
aren't the dark blessings dark and fire damage?
I believe so.
Oh, they are. The dark, and we already have one fire blessing, so we have some.
Yeah.
We have some things. I just keep thinking about Mordred.
Mhm. I think
Are you
we'll
just
figure it out.
Are you just expecting her to like crawl out of the wall somewhere, like jump
No,
scare, final
no,
boss?
I am just like you said, you're gonna give us time to prepare for. Like it's very clear what she's.
I'm the alien. I'm gonna get you. I'm the empress.
Classic Sam.
Wait, Sam, I thought of your good Halloween thingy now. Your
Oh.
Halloween art.
Oh.
Empress is the alien.
Yeah, she's got a little mouth inside her mouth. That'd be fucked up.
Queen. Yeah, alien
I wouldn't put
queen.
it past her.
You don't know what her
No.
deal is.
I really don't.
You don't know what her
really
fucking
don't.
deal is.
All
You'll
that I've
see.
heard
So-
for her is not
Yeah.
great.
She's so full of like blood and things. I'm sure she's normal.
She's great and awesome.
Hmm
All
So
right.
it turns out if you get enough different people's blood in you, you start to grow teeth in places you shouldn't have teeth.
Good heavens.
Oh dear. Oh
Disgusting.
my.
Did I think that my blood vessels could have teeth in them?
Oh,
No.
God.
Do my blood vessels have teeth in them?
How would you know?
Feels like biting.
like biting.
On
Understood.
the inside.
Understood,
Okay.
sir.
What happened to that
Yeah.
guy in Akira?
That is what happened to that
Oh,
guy in
yeah,
Akira.
that
He turned into
is.
blood and teeth. Oh no.
Yeah.
Did turn it into blood and teeth. Oh god. I hope Mordred doesn't get a Tetsuo.
Dun, 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 dun.
Anyway.
Alright. Alright, so nobody's making purchases?
Nope.
No.
I will make one more roll to see if I find Jory. It is not great. That's a 10.
No, you don't find Jory. You don't
Do
see
you-
him.
Were you the only person who saw him? Because we could also look. Maybe.
I mean, I'm assuming people have seen Jory before.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah, you all
most of
bought a
the time-
bunt from him.
Yeah, we all bought a bunt for him.
Okay.
It's just Octavia is usually the one who interacts with him
Mhm.
the most. 'Cause that's her boy.
Yeah, Jory.
Jory. So someone else could do a perception check.
All right, I'll try. Oh, 23.
23.
Yeah.
You see somebody lurking behind one of the shops.
I think Edwin just tugs on Octavia's sleeve and points over there.
Jory?
The person turns to you. They're wearing dark tinted lenses with their hands in their pockets. They seem to have some sort of long haircut now. And most importantly, they're holding a bunt. The delicious smell of freshly baked goods wafts towards you.
Oh! Did you... She gave him the recipe! She gave him the recipe! I think
For the bread?
Yeah! Octavia just like,
Dude,
eyes wide, and then it's like, oh my god,
he invented edibles.
Jory smiles. He recognizes a faithful customer. And he holds out what you can only describe as a circular-shaped cake on some sort of plate that he's been cutting slices off of and distributing.
I'm just picturing him in one of those, like the Art of Jesus, where he's arms out, like, come with me.
Says, oh, welcome back. Would you like to try some of this bunt?
Sure.
He cuts you a slice off the bunt cake. You recognize Merope's recipe from sight alone.
Yes. Octavia then sells his, but then pauses, looks at everyone. It's like, it's fine if only I do it, right?
Octavia goes to hell tonight.
I don't think so. Like, that's the thing. It's gonna be Jory's recipe, so I don't think it's gonna cause Festival of Fools, right, Sam?
No, I will not send you for your own private Festival of Fools, no matter how fucking funny that would be.
Yeah, that's what I
Just fills out the rest of the slots with random NPCs.
Who's been selling the bread to.
His bread sends you to an episode of Law and Order SVU.
Oh no!
No!
Jory would never.
Jory would never.
Jory
Not
makes only the
intentionally.
nicest
He doesn't know.
buns.
He doesn't know about the SVU dimension.
So real life?
Oh god.
Do.
Octavia.
No, in the SVU dimension, Ice-T is the detective.
True.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Iced tea.
It's a parallel dimension.
Whack.
Yeah.
Oh
Well,
my goodness, stop that.
if it happens, Octavia's gonna get a fun new outfit out of it, I guess.
You can add
Yes,
Jory's
girlfriend.
bunt cake to your inventory, your non-combat
Yay.
inventory.
Yay! Does he need payment?
No.
Yeah, 100 gold for the slice, please.
Yeah, no problem.
That was
Just wait one
hand-baked
second,
love.
my dude.
So
Yeah.
fair, dude. Guys gotta make a living.
Honestly,
Jory's bread is
would-
what sends you to the fake sun beach. Yeah. Real. Canon. Factual.
Actual
Stop
canon.
eating the
Well, then
carpet.
Octavia just gets
Oh,
a charcuterie board.
Leopold.
Leopold's eating the carpet in the background.
Oh no.
sorry, I'm trying to get him
you're-
to stop.
It's just funny to hear that in the background. Stop eating the carpet!
Your beautiful son who eats your carpet.
Okay, yep, I'm good. It was good to see Jory. Good to see he's still in business.
And he's innovating.
Innovating.
He actually knows what a bunt is now.
No,
cake.
surely
It's a
not.
cake.
Oh god! Garrett's reference was foreshadowing.
Yeah. It's all coming together. You don't understand what kind of layers I'm on over here. I'm playing 7D chess. And a lot
it
of
a
it is
layer
devoted to weed-smoking girlfriends jokes.
Is it a layer cake?
Yeah, kicks your ass.
What?
I know what I said.
No.
Alright. So, Octavia, you may indulge in that whenever you want to have Octavia have a crazy dream. Of my
got it.
choosing. I get to choose.
Yeah, you get to choose. You get to choose. Octavia goes on Sam's wild ride.
Yay!
Hello.
Yippee! All right.
But yeah, okay.
Where to next, folks?
Tunnels?
Yeah, I think it's time for the tunnels.
You don't like my tunnels? Snip,
No, we're just trying to make sure we're doing everything
Yeah, no,
else we
you're
need to
good.
get
I'm
done
kidding.
first.
I'm kidding.
I did have Edwin
Matter
use a
of whole
northern
planning.
mint pulp.
Okay. Edwin's
With his
defense
defense,
is, I
yeah.
assume, the squishiest thing ever.
3. Yeah.
But Edwin, you've noticed, the scales are becoming so much stronger now. You're so much more impenetrable, despite your noodly defense.
Oh, yeah, that's the luck miracle saves, I presume.
Yeah. Your luck is growing on your body. God loves you.
Oh no.
Scary thing to say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright. So, you guys are teleporting into the tunnels where you left off, right in this big open room. It's pretty much exactly as you left it, maybe like slightly more humid. The weather's changed, it's a different day. But other than that, it's pretty much exactly the same. You smell the scent of rot immediately. And as you're getting acclimated, Godfrey is going to get up out of his chair, because obviously he doesn't need to be in that right now. And he's going to not wander, but like kind of walk towards where you came in, where the dead woman is.
Yeah? Is he looking for anything?
He goes into the tunnel.
Okay, I'm gonna follow him just to make sure he doesn't get lost.
It's a straight line.
Okay.
But after a couple minutes of walking, the dead woman is obviously not far away. And he does pull out his hunting knife and just stand there considering her for a second.
Don't do it, man. Don't
Are
do
you
it.
making your presence obvious,
But I-
Edwin?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure Godfried heard him.
Mm-hmm. I think he'll probably turn a little bit towards
Yeah.
you. Say it seems idiotic to not take at least a couple samples, right?
How long has that been there? Is it still safe?
She's still, and he kind of nudges her with the end of the knife, like, relatively intact. I've seen worse corpses.
Can I make some kind of medicine check to see if I can tell if it's safe?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Okay, do math. Dude, one more level and we get plus 10 minus 0.
Damn.
Anyway, but
We'll
for
be
now,
taken.
24?
24? Well, you... She's not alive, so she's not gonna attack you, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't seem like she's, like, oozing any dangerous substances. You're not sure how much of anything he'll get, because she's kind of, she's been there a couple weeks at the very least. So she's, worse for wear. But she doesn't seem dangerous, per se.
I think Edwin does, well, how much do we have already? Isn't that plenty? You took some from the prison.
Well, yes, but this is different than anything we've seen before.
Okay, I guess that's true. Just make sure you mark it well enough to make sure we don't...
Edwin,
I
I
don't
mark
know.
everything very carefully. You don't need to worry about
I've
that.
seen your jars.
Okay, well those aren't for you, so don't worry about it.
Okay, well, maybe you should start writing down, I don't know, dates and better descriptions.
He frowns a little bit and he says, well, when I have the time, I try my best. Just don't
Well,
use anything you don't know what it is.
yeah, it's just, it's good to know that kind of stuff even in an emergency.
Yeah. You're right. I'll label it immediately, but let me get it first.
Yeah, well, if you can get anything.
Yeah, he'll make a medicine check on this dead lady.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta close Eno and open his sheet and get all this out of here.
Mm-hmm. By God.
Goodbye, boys. Okay, oh, that wasn't so good. Hold on. 10... Oh, no, he's at a 10-0, so he gets a not natural 20. He very gently does... It takes him a minute, like, he kind of hovers around, like, where would the part I usually access be on this dead
Yeah.
woman? And eventually he settles like somewhere like the neck area, like, oh, might as well. And he takes some chunks of stuff. Doesn't look like there's too much blood that isn't, congealed or
Mhm.
dried. But he takes like a chunk of something and frowns at it and says, well, I'm not actually sure what to do with this, but it's worth having. I'll take a look at it later.
Okay.
He kind of shakes it around in the little jar.
Yeah, at least we're definitely not gonna mix that up with the other stuff.
Yeah, if you somehow manage to drink this, I'll be impressed.
I have no interest in putting that anywhere near.
That's good. I hope that's the same for everyone. And he's gonna put that in his inventory, his
Mhm.
non-combat inventory. Alright, and he's going to move to rejoin the group, who I assume are
Alright.
hanging out by the wooden wall.
One would assume.
Alright. What are we doing by the big wall?
Listening to Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
I see. Well, the kind of not wind, but draft is still flowing from beneath the wooden panels, the holes in the panels. There's definitely a distinct feeling of moving air. And in the distance, you hear the faintest sounds of whistling.
Okay, can we what will we check to be like, is that a person or
You can make a nature check. See if it's nature.
You know what? I'll do it for the heck of it because it'll give me a 7. I now only have a -1 in.
Yeah, I rolled as high as I possibly could without getting a nat 20.
Yeah, you're good. I got nat
Which-
1, man.
which means that this is a 40.
Shit. No,
Shit.
that's definitely not natural. That's somebody making a whistling sound.
Okay. How far
Or
away
something.
would you say?
It's extremely distant and very echoed.
Okay. So if I poke my head back through the holy wall, what do I see anything in there?
Perception
the person?
check?
15.
You don't see anything but darkness.
Okay. I forgot my light. Can I get my light out?
Of course.
Can I try again?
Of course.
Nat 1.
You see nothing but oppressive darkness. The light has actually
Yeah.
made it harder to see.
Man.
Uh,
Archibald, can you see in the dark?
Well, let's find out.
Probably a bit better than
Yeah.
a wind
Yeah.
dragon or a human.
Birds notoriously cannot see in the dark.
No.
In
Sorry,
fact.
vision
why
of
they
Edwin
should
flying into
die.
a window pane.
Yeah,
Ah,
no.
no.
he would do that.
No, don't do that to
The
him.
big
He
windows in
lost his
Kashin's
ability to
house.
see. He lost his ability to see and comprehend glass when he
Oh,
turned
no.
into a dragon.
Is that a picture of the Welsh flag walking through a glass window? Yeah, that's Edwin.
It's Edwin.
23, by the way.
23. Archibald, you can definitely see a lot further than Edwin in this hall. But all you see is a stone passage that extends beyond your even better sight line. Probably like a 200 feet down into the dark.
This is through the wall.
Yep. The other
Didn't
side
we
is the
say
tunnel.
last time it was weirdly soft dirt ground?
Yeah, you see dirt ground. Same as
Okay.
last time. But the wall is like kind of stone. Combination of stone, dirt. There's roots here and there. You're underground, so that makes sense.
There's a lot of tunnel. Just kind of goes.
Well, Should we get going? See where it leads?
I suppose so. And he will put a foot in
Mm-hmm.
and step in.
Okay. You sink
And-
slightly into the softer earth.
Mm.
Just slightly, half an inch, but it's enough that you notice.
He shakes his head with a fucking hell. And then starts trudging.
Yeah,
Watch your step.
Mm-hmm.
thanks. Can't. Here's the thing. I actually wanted to double check because we didn't specify. Garlic and Jupiter can't get through these holes, so did we leave them with Merope?
You are
And
more
the
than
gang.
welcome to, yes.
How do we
Yeah.
feel about
Jupiter
that?
could
Dwyer?
Jupiter could probably do it just because he can fly.
Mhm.
These aren't tiny tunnels; these are big tunnels. Garlic would probably have trouble with it being a cave. So it's up to you
Yeah.
whether you want to leave both or just the horses, because Marshmallow also can't come down here.
He'll
Yeah,
freak it.
freak it.
Yeah, he will freak it. Horses are known for their love of tight underground spaces.
Yeah, and the freaking it.
Mhm. So it's up to, I think, Dwyer, do you want to leave the horses, or do you both want to leave your guys?
Well, I mean, I have to leave the horse. That's
Yes.
So it's up to. It's just. Does Octavia want to bring her dragon or not?
Oh, yes, I guess so.
Yeah, I think
Like,
Octavia
I
deliberated.
come to Octavia and I say no.
Leave that fucking thing here.
Garlic
Yeah.
is gonna get scared by himself.
Yeah,
Which is untrue.
Octavia considers it, and it's like he already went through enough in the prison. Okay, buddy. Yeah, buddy, you can hang out here for a bit.
Okay. Garlic back at Merope's house, enjoys some eating grass off of the ground with his new friends, who probably are built to eat grass.
Incredible. I think Jupiter and Millicent are just playing tag.
Yeah, they're staring at each other, they're having some sort of conversation that you can't even fathom. But yeah,
Incredible.
much to think about.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you guys are back in the tunnel, no animals. Except the
Yes.
dragons. But they're house trained, so it's fine. They're tunnel trained.
Yeah.
Don't get scared.
It's okay. They have their calming vests on.
Is that what we're calling it?
I don't know.
Is
I was
Octavia
just-
Archibald's calming vest?
No, she's more like, the dogs that they give to cheetahs with anxiety.
Oh, I see. She's the cheetah. Or she's the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the dog.
Edwin, on God, we're gonna get you a dog.
Yeah.
Might be a real
She
dog.
could work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be a real dog.
Yeah. I'm sure he'd love a pet.
I know a lady that breeds dogs. You should go talk to
Yeah.
her. Anyways, so you guys are now in this loamy tunnel.
Well, Archibald, do you want to go first since clearly you can see the best in here?
That was the idea, yeah.
Yeah, Edwin says, holding up his orb, which he's actively blinding himself with.
Oh. Do we have like a veil or something for that?
Oh, I guess I could make it a little less bright.
Edwin with his like 40 million power military grade flashlight. Tactical flashlight in this hole.
Yeah, yeah, that's what the 35 magic stat does.
Yeah. Alright, so if you guys are continuing on then.
Mhm.
Eventually it does take a while. It takes you maybe like 20 minutes of walking and not even at a slow pace. You're making good time. And it does slope downwards gently, but you don't encounter anything aside from the occasional tree root, dirt, rock, all classics of underground. But eventually the ground kind of gives way only to be caught again. Like it stops, it slopes downward, and then there's something else in front of it, and that you realize is a piece of black stone.
Oh.
Oh no.
Like glass or like stone?
Like black stone, featureless black stone. It does
Okay,
not
what
really
shape-
reflect
That-
off your light.
What shape is it?
Would you like to make a perception check?
Sure. Archibald, do you recognize this thing? I got a 13.
Do I recognize it? I don't know.
Would you like to make a perception check?
Yeah, I will if it's or is it like history or
Well,
something?
Also
You
make.
can make either.
I'm gonna make a perception check. Shit, I messed up when I roll again.
It is
good.
a natural one.
Archibald, you've
also-
got no idea.
It's also a natural one.
You've got no idea. Edwin, however, you made a perception check, correct?
Mm-hmm.
You can tell that this is a giant slab which serves as the first stair on a descending spiral staircase.
Oh.
This looks
Designed
like...
for someone much larger than you.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Like person large, like the weird dragons we saw in a dream large, or like dragon, like Vercingetorix size.
Probably somewhere between dragon and human-sized dragon.
Okay.
A nice comfortable middle.
Okay.
Does this remind everybody of the stairs in the ocean?
It sure does. Pretty much the exact same size and color.
Oh,
Hmm.
hell.
Can we climb down them safely?
Yeah, I'll have you guys make an acrobatics check to stick the landings on these guys.
What
but
about
yeah.
what about lizards? What about
Yeah,
lizards?
I
If
was
you're
just
a
gonna
lizard,
say-
you're fine.
Okay.
But all my humans make acrobatics
Yeah.
checks. I'll do my NPCs.
Edwin can be a lizard for a
Okay.
little bit.
Edwin, you can probably just fly down.
Yeah, but then he'll get ahead of people in the scary.
Things at the bottom.
Alright,
Alright, Amalthea is
Okay.
good.
he
Garrett's
I
good.
want- yeah.
Godfried is good. They're fine.
I want to
Uh,
say Edwin would walk down, except he's actually not very tall, so it's more like he's like a slink.
Mm-hmm. He's slinking down. Edwin discovers it's much more fun going up the stairs on all fours. Going down the
Yeah.
stairs on all fours is terrifying.
Yeah, you just kind of slide.
Mhm. You gotta go like it's like a ferret.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Noodle.
Noodle.
Octavia got
Mhm.
29.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. You managed to gracefully hop from one stair to the next. How's Valente attacking the stairs? Make me an acrobatics check.
It's
Yeah.
skill. It's skill. So you're good at skill.
No, yeah, I just. I don't know. He's going down. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
That's not one.
Oh, Valente, you unfortunately catch your foot on the featureless black rock and you do tumble into the darkness.
Yeah.
Goodbye,
you-
Valente.
Wait, can we try to catch Valente?
Sure, make a strength check, Edwin.
Oh no!
Oh, Edwin! Oh,
Okay,
no.
Hold
I
on,
will
let
do
Debbie
that
check
too,
too,
though,
yeah.
though unprompted, because I asked first, bitch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Valente, what's your defense so everyone knows?
Natural one.
Okay, Archibald's going with Valente.
48?
Alright, Octavia, can you beat a 48?
I don't think that's physically possible
get a
on
nat
my
20.
strength check. I can get a nat 20. Let's see if I save.
So I guess I
I-
should do the combined weight of Archibald and Valente.
Oh,
I-
jeez. Oh, God.
I think Archibald can just, like, grab
Wait,
the wall.
hold on.
How wide is
There's
it?
no
If-
wall. It's a descent into the abyss.
Sam, could I make a speed check to use the rescue staff on these people?
Sure, go ahead.
You know that I am. You remember that I am a.
Try and get
You remember that I am currently a lizard, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that
But
would
you
be
did
like-
get a nat 1.
Right.
Well, that was
Okay.
to catch Valente. That
Mhm.
wasn't the acrobatics check.
Mhm,
Oh,
mhm.
now they're both tumbling down.
Okay.
I know.
I got a 30 on a speed check to use the rescue staff to save these people.
Okay. You managed to teleport them right next to you. I assume both of them are in some form of heap. But they are not.
yeah.
They are not tumbling into the abyss.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Gare helps Valente to her feet.
Octavia
You know,
dusts
goes
you off.
to check on
God damn it.
Archibald.
maybe you guys should just
That's
hitch a ride or something. Just a thought.
Gare looks at you like, are you offering?
Yes.
He looks at Valente and gestures towards Archibald, like you should get on Archibald. Please don't fall into the abyss.
Valente will get on Archibald specifically so that Gare does not feel scared.
Okay, and then Gare's gonna get on after Valente. Like, oh no, I'm still scared. Let me on. Alright. So, now that you've reconvened, you are much carefuler. You descend the mysterious stone steps. And it takes you quite a while to descend. As in, like, an hour and a half. They
Oh,
go
jeez.
down
Oh,
very, very far.
There's
Into...
no other.
What's up?
We didn't see any other path besides this. I'm just
You're
to make
currently
sure.
not even close to a wall. You are...
No.
Yeah, no, nothing.
But like the path that we came through
Nope,
is just.
it was just a tunnel to here.
Okay, I figured you would
Nice.
tell us, but I just figured I'd make sure.
Yes, no, I get you.
Yeah.
But eventually, the ground does come back into sight. Edwin's little light reveals that there is an expanse of dirt below you. It appears to be the same soft, loamy type of dirt that was above. And the stairs appear to just kind of continue descending, but the dirt covers them.
Oh, that's comforting.
As soon as you
No,
guys...
it's not.
As soon as you guys touch down, by your estimates, you must be a couple miles beneath the city. And by a couple, I mean like a lot. Double digits for sure.
Is it like warm down here?
Yes, it is warm down here.
Oh.
Oh, great.
It's warm and extremely humid, and the draft has gotten stronger.
Oh. Like, does it feel like hot air blowing on you, or does it feel like a breeze?
It feels definitely like hot air.
Oh, does it?
Like puffs of
Is it
hot air.
Yeah, does it perhaps feel like the breath of something very large?
Would you like to make some kind of check for that? Like a bestiary
Yeah, well,
check? Or a nature check? Make a nature check.
Yeah, okay, good. I was like, I'm not actively negative in bestiary. Nature. 32.
It definitely does have a rhythm to it, much like a breath would.
Is it a QB rhythm?
I don't know what that means.
Like the cube that we had to
Oh, the cube didn't breathe. Nice try.
Yeah. I think.
Like pulsed.
Does Edwin mention that sounds like a rhythm?
Yeah, Edwin's kind of
Here.
like, huh, this feels kind of like there's something big in here.
Gare from the back of Archibald, like,
Alright, I do love saying shit, and Gare has to interpret it.
Gare's like, oh, fuck, Edwin, god damn it.
Well, saying it doesn't change the fact that it's there.
Ignorance
I
is
mean-
bliss, Edwin.
I mean, I could try to light the place up a little better.
Octavia, like, gently puts a hand over his. Maybe not yet.
Oh. Well, I mean, I think I guess I'm not gonna argue, but if it were up to me, I'd pick to see the large thing before walking into it.
She retracts her hand and is just like, I'm just worried the light is gonna make it angry.
Yeah. I mean, I can just leave the little light and like throw it, kind of. See if we see anything.
Archibald just peers out in the darkness. Can he see anything?
Make a perception check for me.
If you roll a natural one again, I'm going to personally you alive. Okay,
Uh-oh.
it's a natural 20.
Yo!
Alright.
Alright. Archibald, you notice a couple of things. Firstly, there appears to be something half buried in the dirt about 20 feet away from you down the tunnel. It's another big tunnel. This one is larger, maybe like 50 feet high, 50 feet wide, quite big. there's something kind of sticking out of the dirt. It looks kind of like a statue. You're not entirely sure because it's half buried and you're a little bit far away and it's in the dark. But as well as that, there appear to be plants growing here. There's plants like vines creeping up the wall. You don't see much detail, just the fact that they exist. And you notice the whistling sound has gotten louder and more frequent
Since we've
Does
been
it-
down here, or since coming down?
since coming down.
Is it in any sort of rhythm with the
No, not at all.
breeze? Okay.
Not at all. It's almost like the whistles are having a conversation.
Oh.
It's like two kids with kazoos just kind of tooting them at each other.
Uh-huh.
But there's
Yeah.
definitely more than one whistle.
Archibald looking around like, what in the fresh hell is going on down here?
Can I make? I know I'm not good at bestiary, but maybe Octavia can help me out. Do we want to make some kind of check to see if we can think of anything that would make this sound that maybe isn't a person?
Yeah, I'm good with that. Let's.
Eh.
I'm gonna
I'm
make
gonna-
a bestiary check.
Yep.
Okay, I rolled really well. Let me just add that up.
Sorry, what was the question again? Can I repeat
Is
that?
there some kind of creature that could be
Um,
making that we could identify this whistling sound as coming from, like
Oh,
that
yeah,
we
yeah,
know
yeah.
of?
Gotcha.
7? No,
That
13.
is 30.
13, Edwin, you're not sure.
Yeah.
30, it doesn't sound like it's coming from like somebody's it sounds like an instrument. It sounds like somebody's playing some sort of instrument almost.
Hmm.
But you don't know if any animal, perhaps like a bird could do that, like, a crow, something that can imitate. But it's very high pitched and it doesn't sound like an animal cry, basically.
Mm-hmm. It sounds more like an instrument still. When we were up there, I thought it sounded like an instrument, but I wasn't sure because it did have a rhythm.
Is it
Do it.
coming from the statue-y thing?
Is it, Sam?
Would you like to approach the statue?
I rolled a natural 20,
Before-
but yes.
Before we do that, I need to go to the bathroom.
Oh yeah,
Do
let's
we have,
take a
like,
break. I
5-minute
want to get
break?
more water.
Oh yeah, I need more
Yeah.
water also.
Yay, goodbye!
Yay.
Oh, kitty on my fan. Hello, no one. Or I guess Tiamat. Leopold is trying to eat the carpet again. Stop that!
What hast thou wrought?
No. No. That is not good for you. That is yarns.
It is so hot in my room. And for what?
Bless you. See, this is what happens when you eat yarn. You get sneezy. So stop eating the yarn. You crazy little beast.
Oh, Leopold
Yeah.
eating carpet.
So he's not necessarily trying to eat it. He's trying to play with it by like lifting it up so he can bunny kick it and chew on it.
Oh, he wants to play with it.
Yeah, and it's fine when he does this with the carpet, like with the rug that's in my room. Because that one is like really low pile, and so I'm not like too worried about it. But the one that's in my office is like has like bigger chunks in it, and I'm like, I don't want you to rip that up. I don't want you to rip this like pattern up. The one in my room is just like, first of all, there's like 3 different ketchup stains on it, so like whatever.
Oh yeah.
But like, it's so low piled that I'm like, and like there's no parts of it that are like woven in any way necessarily. So if he like pulls some of the yarn out, I don't care. But in here, like it would like look more obvious, and also he's trying to eat. He wants to rip the like instructions on how to clean it off, and I'm like, no, I need that. I need that tag so that if I ever have to put it in the washer, I know what to do.
The sacred texts.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Tiamat wants me to tell you that he must be a Fire Emblem 4 fan if he's eating carpet.
Oh fuck yeah, cookie time.
Time. What type of cookie?
He would be. I think Leopold would love that. I think he would love Fire Emblem 4. I think he would enjoy the violence.
Oh, yes, violence indeed.
He could so easily. Okay, and then I immediately forgot the character I was talking about's name, which makes this joke not work.
Describe
I was
them.
gonna say he could belong. Hold on, I'm like confusing him with. I'm confusing his name with the Emperor from Final Fantasy points.
Uh-oh.
Arvis?
Arvis? Yeah.
Yeah, I think he could be Arvis's cat, was going to be my point. But in Final Fantasy 14, there's an emperor named Varus. So I was like, shit, that's not his name.
Close enough.
Tiamat responding in the chat. For some reason, the chat didn't update for me for a bit.
The funny has been delivered.
I delivered it. The joke is that Leopold is a Fire Emblem 4 fan because he eats the carpet.
Makes sense.
The consensus.
Also, I'm so happy that Tiamat started to watch the Terror because he found James Fitzjames' remains.
What timing, to be quite honest.
No, for real.
For real. Like,
2 episodes in and they realized they got James Fitzjames's whole shit.
Got his mandible.
Also, that guy's name, great.
It's a great name, but also like ripped to him.
Yeah.
Ripped to him.
They eat it.
Like that. Like it's somewhat like James Fitzjames is the fakest name I've ever heard in my life, and it was his real name. I mean, it's not the fakest name I've ever heard because I do follow like the like real names thing that's like Fardax McGuffin 1924. But it's still pretty bad. I still it's like when I was reading this, I was also like, wait, I thought that was a name that they came up with for the show, and then I was like, oh no, that's his parents fucked his shit up like that.
Yeah, his parents did fuck up his shit like that. They're British. Or actually, let me see, because he might not be British. That's the thing. He might not be direct. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, he was born in London, England. He's British. Hello.
Yeah, my name is. I said James Fitzjames. Like that sucks, dude. That's they did that. They fucked your shit up.
Oh, but he was an illegitimate child. He was an
that would do it. When you've got illegitimate children in the mix, people they're like, we have to blame you, the small child that had nothing to do with this.
And it probably here's the interesting thing, like the English the British like to do this thing where if you're a bastard, they do give you fits. as like a surname or like some form of surname.
That's interesting. I didn't know that's where that came from.
Yeah, like, and I
We
think
learn new things
specifically,
every
like,
day.
I learned that because Henry VIII's bastards would take the last name Fitzroy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, wow, just like in Final Fantasy XIV, where Archibald takes the last name Greystone, even though technically his last name should be Desfortant because
Ooh.
he's an illegitimate child, and so like Greystone is the name for identified illegitimate children, because Aymeric is also
Oh.
illegitimate, but that's a
Mhm.
secret.
Mm.
So he gets to have the last name because he was also adopted.
He's a special boy.
Specialist boy.
No,
Yeah.
everyone is like, we know that he's the bastard child of the bishop, but we're not supposed to know that, so we're not gonna, because the bishop can't have sex. So.
Oh, good heavens! Good heavens! All right.
The clergy think of this. What would the
Yes.
faith think of this?
Okay. All right. Come back to me, gamers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We're here.
But
We're here.
You're in that
seriously,
hole.
You should name someone named Fitz who's a bastard, Sam. In
You
this
got it,
universe.
boss.
Cool.
Sorry, TMS in the chat saying, in another life, I think I was a victim to the laws of the sea, to be honest. Not to romanticize cannibalism or anything, I just think it happened to me. What's happening in there?
No, I
Putting,
here's the thing.
You
She's
are.
he's saying some weird shit for sure.
No, but I get it. I think this happened
No,
to him
yeah.
also.
The laws of the sea.
T-Matt, I fully believe you got eaten by some guys on a boat in another life. I fully believe that.
Mm-hmm.
I hope in the next life you're the one eating the guys.
Yeah, and somehow it wasn't traumatic enough to scare you away from it.
No.
Yeah.
The sea, it calls to you.
Mm-hmm.
It does call to you.
Alright.
Maybe you. Yeah.
The hole
Maybe
calls to me. Go there.
Wow.
Yeah, Sam died in a tragic mine cave-in, I think.
It's possible. Shuffles
You're
away.
you're the guy that tried to crawl into the cave and got stuck.
Ah, no! Oh, God. Can you imagine?
Like Winnie the
yeah.
Pooh? What?
Yeah, I
No,
was Winnie
like-
the Pooh.
Yeah, that too.
Too.
Alright, so you guys are in my hole.
Mm-hmm.
It's a statue.
Go
Guess.
What was
Give him-
that?
there. Literally,
I-
don't need to worry about it. That was me accidentally starting to play some music that we don't need yet.
Right,
Oh.
but I could hear that.
I
Oh
think you have
dear.
my Twitch stream open.
No, I don't.
Oh shit, then
I
it was
do not.
something else. I don't know.
Ghost.
That's scary. I don't
Like,
know.
Like hit. You don't have to like really, but just like stop and start it or start and stop it again.
Sure. Oh, I muted it.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah, I hear that.
Oh, the
Oh.
bass drop.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. There's no bass
Oh,
drop.
I'm sure there's
wow.
nothing scary in this hole.
I'm sure there's
No,
something scary. We're gonna
nothing.
get a sick ass musical number, guys.
No, yeah, they're gonna sing for you. Anyways,
Yeah.
it's just a little ambiance to keep Cheppy on his toes. But
Oh,
anyways,
God.
statue. Gestures to it in the
Mhm.
dirt.
Should we make another perception check?
You are welcome to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we need to get closer?
It's entirely up to you.
Let's get like a little bit closer, but not in touching distance yet. A little bit closer, and make another perception check. Okay, not bad. It's 18.
18. It appears to be a larger than life, like twice the size of life, statue of a woman who is holding something that's broken. Her hand is kind of shot on one end. The other hand is in the dirt. She's like diagonally sunken into the ground. But she's covered in the same plants that are covering the walls, which is mostly vines. You see a large flower on the top of her head.
Do the flowers look like the ones in that one church that we saw?
They are
Yeah.
very reminiscent of the ones in the church.
Oh god, that legend was true?
Well, I mean, Archibald identified them.
Yeah, that's true.
He's seen these, right, Archibald?
Apparently.
Archibald, do you want to make a nature check for me real quick?
Okay. Nature is it's 15.
So when you were little,
Oh.
a rule of thumb when you were digging underground, because of course, when you're a little baby dragon, you gotta set some ground rules for where we do and do not dig. Kind of know where this.
Drown.
Yeah. You gotta set some ground rules for, where's it safe, where's it not safe, so that your tiny royalty don't get squished under big rocks. So you were told as little baby dragon, when you start seeing this type of flower, you gotta turn around because the ground is unstable there. It means you're getting into this unstable area. You probably encountered them one or twice. Whether or not you actually turned around is up to you, but you never got far enough to see them in this much cluster on the walls because they're really covering the walls of this cave.
Great.
Are they poisonous or anything? Should we be worried?
Did they have a name?
They had a name in Draconic that's probably not translatable, which they're silver, so you probably called them something, silverish flower. It's not a very fun name. But you're not sure what they're called in human tongue.
Make the sound. What is it in Draconic? Do it.
Rawr, rawr, rawr.
That feels like a microaggression. Moving on.
I don't have the accent.
Is Archibald saying this to everyone?
Am I having a dialogue in my own head about a microaggression with myself?
No. The fact that the flowers don't have a name in common language.
That you know of, they could. Archibald
Okay.
yeah.
I mean,
It's been a while since you've seen them.
don't know what they're called in common language, but silvery something. I don't know. They're not. They grow underground. Don't ask how. So always supposed to avoid them because the ground around them is unstable. Looks around at cave. I get.
Yeah.
Well, that would explain
Yeah.
why. And he looks at stairwell that is buried, and looks at.
Mm-hmm.
That would explain some
Archibald,
things.
from the bottom of this this long tunnel here, you see that the stairwell is kind of like leaning at not a 45-degree angle, but like you definitely did walk down a tilted stairwell, and the stairs were so big you didn't immediately notice. This thing is sinking into the earth.
Oh, maybe that's why everyone fell.
That
Okay.
would contribute.
Well,
Also,
it's from dirt. It takes a while, right?
how fast is it sinking?
I mean, it's not actively sinking, it's not moving right now. It's a geological process.
Well,
It probably was straight a couple hundred years ago, you'd assume. But now it's at, a little italicized. Little leaning tower of Pisa.
so, which god do we think this is? Great-great-grandma?
I mean, she likes Earth.
Is this would you say the distance we are below the earth is maybe equivalent to the distance that the top of the obelisk is above the earth?
Yeah, those are about equal.
What was the, what was that one myth that Trekkie was talking about? that we
Honestly,
had?
you know what? I take that back. You're probably deeper than that was tall, but
Okay.
it's a significant distance, either way.
The myth was like some wizard raised the tower and then got smoten by the gods.
The myth, I'll tell you what the myth was, because I'm here. The myth
Mhm.
was a wizard raised a tower in order to talk to Naga, but Naga was not at the top, so he threw himself off the top.
Oh. Awkward.
When she doesn't show up for the second date, embarrassing. It's also just a myth, though. It's a myth.
Yeah.
Got
Also, there's
ghosted
a
by
perfectly
Naga. I
good
also
cube there.
would kill myself.
Also, poor planning on his part. Is like, Naga, that's not how Naga works.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
She's literally
Well.
just some lady. He didn't know that. He was a guy, not a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Poor thing.
Poor thing.
Or thing. Well, this reminds me of what we saw in the ocean, which is probably connected to that big. Well, technically connected to what Kashim is living in his island, and whatever the fuck we saw at the water temple. So this is just another thing. The question is, what is still living here?
Malthea
Well, I guess
prods one of the flowers
yeah.
Jesus.
with a stick.
Maybe. Yeah, okay,
Ah.
with the stick, that's fine. Stick's fine. Um.
The flower.
Hmm?
So the flowers. Let me describe the flowers to you. The flowers are more like succulents. They have very thick petals,
Mhm.
like pillows
no.
almost. One of the
Oh,
petals
God.
she pokes bursts. No, it doesn't touch anyone, but it
Mhm.
does burst. There's liquid all over the ground now, and she quickly drops the stick and goes, ugh.
Is the liquid
Ugh.
doing anything?
Nope, it's just sitting there, soaking into the dirt.
Okay.
Huh.
Is it glowing or anything ominous?
Nope, it's wet.
Okay.
Does the whistling change?
Nope.
Huh.
You ever have
That's it.
flashbacks to telling Sam she should add like fungus people or something, and then find
She
yourself
did
here? It's
add a
like,
fungus
oh,
people.
I said
Mold.
I added something. I didn't say it was fungus people. I promised Trekkie I would not do that. I made a promise to Trekkie.
Which I
Okay.
appreciate.
Yeah, thumbs up. I added other fucked up shit.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yay.
Um,
Someone want to make a nature check on these to see if, like, is there any name for these again in common that might give us a little bit more ideas on, like, what do they do?
they didn't tell us one when we saw them at that lady's tomb, right?
What's up? Sorry, I didn't catch that.
There was that church that had sculptures of
Down
them. They
Walking
didn't-
Worst.
Yeah. Yeah, you can try to see if you remember anything from that church. They probably know what these are called. They probably wrote it on something.
Yeah, would that be a memory check?
Go ahead and make a nature check.
Okay. Math. Let's see. 30.
You remember from one of the little information segments in the church, these, due to their association with Saint Cower, are called Cower Blooms or Cower Blossoms.
Ah. Like, how do you spell that?
Cower and then bloom or blossom.
Okay.
Both are acceptable.
Okay.
Named
I was
for
mixing it up.
Saint Cower.
Yeah, I was mixing it up for a second with the Calor blooms from
No.
Elden Ring.
No.
Also Dragon Age, which is not. Dude, there's too
Coward.
many video games.
Yeah, we gotta get rid of some.
In
In my world, there will only be one video game. Drakengard.
Okay, I was waiting to see if it was Drakengard or Pathologic.
Alright, there are two video games. You win this round, you sick fuck.
Alright. Edwin gets an imaginary light bulb over his head and says, "Oh, I remember what these are called." Also, I'm pretty sure he's still a spaghetti.
Yeah. The Sketty is
Yeah.
investigating the toppings.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But well, they were named after that saint lady.
Amalthea looking at the statue like, is that her?
Is it her?
She's seen better days. She certainly could be. She looks a little
Okay,
bit
is
like the
there-
wax sculpture, as in
Okay.
is woman.
Yeah. Well, and this sculpture is also sinking into the earth.
It's sinking into the earth, and it is undoubtedly quite old. Like
Okay.
old. Couple thousand
So-
years.
Okay. So we should. I think we just have to keep going. I probably don't touch the flower juice. Can I? What could I do to do? Could I do a nature check to see if I can tell if this juice is like poisonous
Sure, go
or
for
bad
it.
for
You
you?
can make maybe a medicine check would be better for that.
Okay. Nat 20.
You get close to it, your little snoot. Maybe give it a little tentative sniff. There's something definitely wrong with the liquid in these flowers. You can tell
Okay.
that ingesting it will result in a status effect.
Oh, a status effect. I thought you said the
Yeah, I
status
thought
effect,
you
and I
were
was waiting to see which
The
one you
status
said.
effect.
Yeah.
Just one of them. No, I'm not gonna tell
Yeah.
you which one, but yeah, bad news.
Okay. Is it when you say status effect? You don't mean any of the permanent effects or condemnations.
No,
You
I
mean
mean a
specific-
status effect.
Okay, just making sure.
A classic.
Since they are different levels of removable.
Yes, I'm talking classic status effects.
Yeah. All right. Well, definitely don't eat that. Is it safe to touch?
Would you like to try?
Well, someone probably should.
Garrett
I
takes a
think
step
it's-
back.
It's okay. I'm wearing that smock thing that all status effects disappear after a turn or two turns thing.
Okay.
Edwin, are you touching the goop?
Yeah, just with one toe.
Yeah, so it makes contact with your skin, your permeable lizard skin.
Mm-hmm.
You feel it soaking into your feathers, and you immediately feel woozy and bad. You can apply the status effect drugged to your character.
Oh, okay.
Just to
All
be
right.
expected.
Yeah. All right. Edwin is perhaps a little more wiggly.
My noodle, he's
Does
very
the
sick.
smock still...
What do you?
Yeah.
Can I?
My noodle has every disease.
Can I? Can I tell if it would do anything different if you ate it, or if it's just like?
No, you're
oh,
pretty sure that if it gets in you, it's gonna do the same thing regardless.
Okay. Okay.
But
All right. Well,
if
don't
you
eat
double
that.
if you double dip, it might get worse.
Okay.
-5 debuff to all of their stats until end of map.
Okay. Well, Edwin
So
has.
good thing you have that smock.
Yeah.
And restore.
How long would you say that a combat turn is in real life?
Depends on what you're doing, honestly. Like 5 minutes, maybe.
Okay. So if Edwin like stood here for 5 minutes, he'd feel bad.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. All right. Well, don't touch that, guys.
Amalthea giving you a look like, man, sick animal.
Someone had to check.
Do you need us to? Yeah, I understand, but do you want to like sit? Maybe not sit. It's dirt down here, but like rest for a minute until it passes.
Yeah, Edwin will just sit on the ground.
Okay. It's soft. The dirt here is
Okay.
actually quite nice.
Oh,
Can y'all make a perception check?
yeah.
Yeah.
18.
Oh shit.
Oh wait, I have -5 to all my stats. Hold on.
I got you covered. 21.
Oh shit.
18.
Okay, it's still 16.
Okay. Those of you who got an 18 or higher, you feel a slight shifting of the ground, like almost a micro earthquake. And
When did she watch Dune?
a while ago. No, it's like it doesn't feel like something stepping, and it definitely doesn't feel like something like moving towards you. Just like the ground shifts a little bit, almost like a house settling. But it's so minute that only those of you paying exact attention will realize it's happening. Garen Godfrey also sense it.
Yeah, I think Octavia's like, guys, the ground's moving.
Scare is still on top of Archibald, I think. Or if he isn't, he's like walking towards Archibald, like, okay, taxi!
Yeah, we are literally just there. Whole. Sorry, but also, yeah, Octavia is getting the sensation. She is near Edwin in case she needs to pick him up for reasons because he's still drugged.
Yeah.
Nothing,
She's also
nothing
like,
happens. Nothing appears out of the darkness. The shifting stops almost as soon as it starts. And then it's back to being quiet. Aside from the distant sound of occasional whistling.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, Edwin, who is oblivious to all of this happening, stands back up and says, "Okay, well, we should get going, right?"
Are you okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you still have a negative? This is Rand speaking. Do you still have a -5 debuff? All your
Probably.
stats.
Grabbing Edwin by the snoot and looking him in the eyes. What's wrong with you?
Yeah. What's wrong with you, man?
Yeah.
Get it together,
You're
man.
at you are at -2 defense right now without that armor.
Oh no, yeah. Oh,
It can
you
only go
mean
down
without
to
the-
0.
Well, to be fair, he gets +2 from being a drag.
Mm-hmm.
So what? You're like at 9 right now.
So
Yeah,
defensive.
yeah.
9.
So tanky.
Yeah.
This guy could take on anything that's level 4 or lower.
Yeah.
Octavia just like giving Edwin a look and also still sticking close to him in case she needs to pick up the noodle.
Sorry, I just had a vision of Octavia like holding Edwin like it's a Tinder profile pic with a fish.
Yeah.
Wow, caught that.
This is me.
Yeah.
This is me and my best friend.
You got yeah. Edwin, you gotta do a solid for your buddies, make them look cool.
Maybe we'll get lucky, and if you fall into one of these flowers, you come out like a pigman on the other side.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
yeah. I think Archibald would be a good pickman.
Mhm.
Real game mechanic, folks. That's
Pixen.
actually how that works.
I
Yeah.
see.
All right, but are y'all continuing your journey?
Yes.
Might as well.
Yeah,
Alright.
sure.
You will continue navigating, and as you walk, you pass by the form of a person face down in the dirt.
Oh.
Oh.
But small
I assume we
person?
stop as soon as we see this.
Mm-hmm.
What did you say, Cheppy?
A small person or a giant person?
A regular sized person.
Hello?
No answer.
Does their body look normal or look decayed?
It looks worse for wear, certainly.
But you didn't say decayed.
Well,
You
we
didn't.
probably have to do a check or something.
Yeah. People with good at medicine, would you like to do the honors?
Yeah, sure. I love
Let
medicine.
me ask this question. Does it look as old as it should be?
No.
I
It
got
does
a nat
look.
one.
It does look dead, though. This is a dead person.
Okay.
And you notice they've been dragged. You see, obviously, you've been trampling all over the dirt, so you don't see exactly where they came from, but they came from the direction you just came from and were dropped at some point.
Wow, this is not good.
Huh. I got a nat 1 on the medicine check.
He might be alive, who knows?
Oh, wow. Edwin conked out of his mind, just standing here staring at the dead guy.
I think Octavia like gently like touches his neck, being like, Edwin, and gives him support.
Yeah. No, it's
Good, because I rolled a nat 1.
Hold on,
Wow.
I'm drawing.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Oh. Art.
Oh, the Family Guy dead pose, man. Yeah, it's like that
Oh,
heron.
It's like
Yeah.
toothless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that photo of the heron inspecting a bug.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
You
zoinked
need
out
you
of
need
his
a,
gourd, man.
Yeah.
you need a tiny Octavia in the distance.
Yeah.
She's also involved.
This is like these flowers are like dragon cocaine. Is that what it was?
They make
Yeah.
dragon cocaine out of these.
Octavia pats Edward's neck. He is like, don't eat dragon cocaine.
No, he's not eating the flowers. He just touched one.
Yeah,
It's like what
he's-
cops think fentanyl is.
Oh,
This is like, wow, this really just shows that at some point, for kicks, Edwin and Octavia just need to get high together for
oh.
fun.
Enjoy
Yeah.
that bunt. Enjoy that bunt cake.
Yeah, but also she's like,
Very confidently feeding weed to my sickly pet bird.
Let Edwin smoke. Sorry,
He's a
I
wind
didn't.
dragon,
You know
he
the
probably did get at it.
you know that post on Tumblr where it's like the My Little Pony roleplay. And the
Yeah.
Weedar is like, dude, are we talking horses? It's like, are we talking lizards?
God damn it! Is this entire thing just a big blunt smoking cave joke?
No, you wish. Oh no, little German boy, don't go into the weed cave. Oh good, they got blood smoking. No, this guy is dead.
Yeah, he
Dead.
smoked his blunt too hard.
Edwin, buddy, sit down. You're not well. You're
Yeah.
not well.
yeah, I think Octavia, like, she's bad at medicine, but it's only a -1. She's gonna try it. Be like, I think he's gone, Edwin.
Oh, yeah, I can tell that.
Okay. I got a 9.
What are you specifically looking for?
Medicine, like, what happened to you, man?
He doesn't show any visible signs of distress. It looks kind of like he just like maybe starved or died of thirst, something to that effect.
Can we see a face?
Yeah, he looks like a normal guy. His eyes are closed. He's dead.
How's he dressed?
He's dressed quite nicely.
Oh, I don't know.
He's wearing nicely fitted clothing. A bit of armor, but mostly decorative.
Is there a divot where he was placed?
Well, his body made a divot in the soft earth.
Like it's not consuming him.
No, he's unharmed. I mean, aside from the fact that he's fucking dead. He's fine, but he's dead. Much like Scrappy Doo.
Oh, thank God you saved it for posterity.
Another rumble shakes the cavern, this time more obvious to all.
Oh, that's not good.
Cool,
Ooh.
cool.
Okay.
Does it seem to be doing anything to like the roof above our heads?
No. In fact, it seems like the plants above your heads are actually holding up the dirt. Nothing
Very
falls
cool.
through.
That's good, because if all those plants like popped, that'd be pretty bad for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can you guys make a perception check, actually?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can I be undrugged now?
Yes, you're fine. And when you
Okay.
come out of your stupor to find that you are face to face with a dead man.
Oh.
17.
18.
10 perception check.
So it looks like this
Well.
cavern. Yeah, you guys are all fine. Looks like this cavern takes a sharp decline and there's like a hill that goes downwards. You can't see to the bottom yet. You do see like the vague shapes of like something moving in the distance, but you're not sure what it is. And there's something sticking out of the dirt, like halfway down this very long hill into the darkness. Looks like a slab of something. It's kind of doing the same thing the statue is doing. It's partially absorbed into the earth, like it's been there a while and it's slowly sinking away.
That might have a message on it. Should we go take a look?
Yeah.
We slowly approach the slab.
Okay. It says something on it, but it's almost certainly in Draconic.
Oh. Well, we need
Octavia,
Archibald for
bet.
that.
Archibald.
Yes. What's it say?
It says on it, it's kind of hard to read, it's partially sticking out of the dirt, but in Draconic it says, praise will be that which grows from the soil.
Oh.
Praise will be that much. It's actually more innocuous than I thought.
Huh.
Those flowers aren't very innocuous.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, I expected that this thing would probably say, if you're reading this, you're dead, or something more.
Man proposes, God disposes.
That sort of, exactly, that sort of thing. It's,
Yeah.
it's praise the earth and...
From startlingly nearby, you hear a deep, rumbling groan that shakes the ground you stand on.
Oh.
As in right at the bottom of this hill.
Oh
Oh.
no.
So...
Perception check?
Go for it.
Fuck. 13.
Not great. That's 9.
10.
Valente, would you like to save us?
Please.
Please?
This is a perception check?
Yes, it
Mhm.
is.
Yes.
Gamers, I have bad news.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Dare.
Yeah, what'd you get, Valente?
8.
Okay, you guys don't see shit out there in the darkness.
Can my
Hear
husband check?
Would you like your husband to check?
I would.
You'd like your lovely husband to check. Okay. That is a... Thankfully, your husband has great eyes. He got a 25. And
Oh.
he uses those great eyes to look on in horror at whatever he sees out there in the blackness and point. He doesn't say anything. He struggles with his words for a minute, but after a couple seconds of just standing there, he manages to stutter out the word mouth.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Is it just a
What
mouth?
kind
Is
of mouth?
Is the whole thing the mouth?
He doesn't say, he just keeps pointing. And behind you, you can hear the sound of plant fibers moving.
Uh-oh.
Shit. Oh god. Oh no.
She's pulling up a map. She's pulling
Not
up a
yet,
map.
I'm not.
She switched the perspective.
Okay.
We're all gonna die.
Behind you can tell you guys are in the same space.
Mhm.
In the cavernous exit, there is now blocking your way a thick net of these silver pustulous flowers.
Can I...
Immediately takes out Meteor.
Yeah, is this a bad time to light the whole room up? Can I do that now?
You sure
I
can.
I think you can light the whole room up. Yeah.
Okay. If I were to do some kind of like a small amount, like, well, large amount of, I just want a flashbang, you know?
Okay, yeah, flashbang. Go ahead. Make
Yeah.
me a holy magic check for quick
Okay.
measure.
Okay. Math. Well, I rolled a 15, and that's plus 12, plus 9 for being proficient. So that's gonna be like 34? Does that sound right?
Yes. You briefly light up the room like a thunderclap. which illuminates every nook and cranny of this cavernous space,
Mhm.
reveals to you that at the bottom of this hole is something a bit bizarre. There appears to be a mouth and an eyeball embedded into the floor.
Oh,
Oh God.
Well, this is the worst thing I've ever seen.
yeah.
So much worse than I could have imagined.
Oh,
Um,
no.
So like human?
Does that look human to you?
No, but like the the type
It's
of flesh
definitely
and the.
fleshy. It's definitely fleshy. It has what you would qualify as a human ballpark skin tone. The teeth are large but flat like a human's. The eye could be anything, but it's not like slitted or anything. And you're not alone in the room.
Oh,
Not only are you not alone, there seems to be man-made structures down here where people in hooded garments stand among corpses of people and animals alike.
That's a
Oh,
lot
okay.
of them.
That's
Yeah.
so many.
so what are the
The ones
glowing
highlighted in
things?
blue are corpses.
Okay,
These things are dead.
dude, I
These
think
things
there
are
might be
flowers. These guys are guys, and
Okay.
you know what this is.
yeah.
And I assume they're all looking at us.
Oh yeah, you just set off a lightning bolt. All right, hold on. Let me get you some boss
From
music.
echoing across the giant chasm through the now lit darkness. Everyone in this
Well, it was
map
briefly
hears.
lit. It's not lit anymore.
Yeah, everyone on this map hears.
Oh, this one.
How-
This
how
fucking
many-
one.
How many fucking cults are there in this one town?
You hear a
There's
high
one
pitched.
hole.
You hear a high pitched whistle in response, and all of the people in the darkness. You can't see them anymore. Edwin's light has gone out, but you hear them getting ready to presumably attack you.
I can't help but notice that the people are distinctly not using people sprites and are in fact some other thing.
What do you mean? Oh.
We found the third thing.
All right. So, who wants to roll for guides?
Sure. Oh, guys,
I'm gonna be
we're
looking-
wow. We were dealing with man-made horrors. I don't think we're dealing with man-made horrors anymore.
I got a
Sometimes-
19.
Sometimes the horrors make the man.
That's one. I got a nat 1 on the roll, so everyone go.
Okay.
15.
Whoa. 15.
If what type of roll is this? Just a number?
For
Yeah,
guys.
just like guys.
15.
Oh. Okay. You two re-roll. Trekkie, you go first. Were you the 19? Who's the
I was
19?
the-
No, that
19.
was Dwyer. I
Dwyer.
got a 9 on my reroll.
Amalthea. I for some reason forgot the guys we had for a
Mhm.
second. I was like, they're what guys? The same ones there always are.
Yeah.
Got it. All right. And
It's
who's
been
next?
over a month since we've had control of them, so
No, for real.
This is true.
yeah.
Yeah.
I got a 9 on my reroll.
Mm-hmm. And also, Amalthea wasn't even available in the last map, so it's been like 3 months since you've been able to use her.
Yeah.
It's been like 3 months since we controlled Amalia or Gamer.
All right. So who's next? Sorry.
I
Happy.
rerolled a 9.
Chappie, what'd you re-roll?
Also.
A what?
9.
9, 5.
Okay. Trekkie, who would you like?
Gottfried.
All yours. And Chebald, you get Garrett.
I would like Rand to take whatever
Oh,
they
okay.
want.
Okay, I will take Gare. I will
Okay.
take my boy.
Your boy. All right. Let me get this fucking thing out of our way. There we go.
Oh,
And-
well, there was only one choice, huh? I was actually,
Yeah.
Well, that makes it a bit more. Yeah, I was like, you may choose what you want. No, there wasn't a choice, was there? Shit. Whoops. That wasn't a bit. I actually was like, I forgot there was only 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'll
Don't
share.
care.
Okay. It is the top of turn 1 phase.
God,
Yay.
you picked the music of all. You really picked the music
I-
of all time. this
Yeah,
time,
thumbs
Sam.
up. Thumbs up.
I have a question about these corpses.
Yes.
If we loot them, are they gone?
Yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, these guys are presumably going to attack us, right?
Well,
They
they're
can't help
certainly
it.
looking at you, and you seem to have interrupted them.
I can't help but notice the walls of flowers.
Yeah.
Also,
Are the flowers
Blocking some
enemies?
They
paths.
are.
Okay.
also the
Okay.
flowers are a distinct shade of white on the screen. It looks like that's great.
Mhm.
Love it when things are that specific shade of white.
Oh.
I'm confused. What does
Okay,
that
high
mean?
zero Dracky
Oh,
guard.
Lamau. Not what I intended.
Oh, no, not at all what
Oh,
I was going
really?
for either, actually.
What were
No,
you going for?
the last time I was on a horrifying monster map surrounded by white shit blocking my way, it didn't end well.
Oh, Lamau.
Gee, I wonder where the flowers came from.
What's the map objective, Sam?
I want to...
Kill the boss.
What's
Is the
the
boss the
boss?
red guy in the corner?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay.
All else is optional, but may yield great reward.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true.
Is the thing
Oh.
on the floor a unit?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Are we
Great.
in contact with it constantly?
You're only in contact with it if you're on the exposed flesh. Don't recommend walking into the hole.
Yeah,
Don't recommend walking on the eyeball.
I see,
Everything
like,
else
you're
is
horrified.
steppable.
What's up? What's on the left? Is that cave wall or is that
This
like...
this is wall. Yeah. This is impassable
Okay.
terrain.
That's not abyss.
No.
That's okay.
God,
This
how
is-
long have you been cooking this?
What year is it?
2024.
I think a year and a half.
Damn.
Okay.
uh,
Damn.
let me...
Whenever you killed Ethnium, I was like,
I
alright, let me get the next guy on the fucking podium.
Okay.
Oh yes, that is true, Red. They are, in fact, the mold is tied to a permanent effect, and these are status-affecting flowers specifically. Yeah, great. I want it known for the record before we continue here that at some point in the last when I made the like mold person pitch to Sam, it was something like, imagine if some part of the cycle's end like broke off and like became its own, like separated from the collective for too long. What happens? And she just kind of tee-heed at me. And so, you know,
There's definitely things separating, I'll give you that.
yeah.
Just like cells.
Alright, who's attacking what?
Well, if we're, I just want to make sure we're all good on it, actually attacking and killing these guys. Because if so, then I will have Godfrey start blasting.
I'll ask a question first before we do that. Hey, Samantha. The ones that are close to us and looking at us, what in the flying fuck are they?
You wanna make a perception check for free at the top of the map?
Sure.
Can we all do it?
Sure.
Thank you.
23.
15.
Perception check. Am I an idiot? Where's perception? Okay. Dirty 20.
So anyone that got a 20 or higher, Octavia, they're humanoid,
Wow.
they're wearing clothing, so you assume they're human. Anyone that got higher than a 20 can see that they're a bit taller than what you'd expect from a human. They're hunched, their limbs are quite long, and they're like covered up, right? They're in their fancy cultist clothing, but they have massive bulging eyes. They're whistling. They're all whistling.
Oh, fuck. Hey, everybody. I think you need to work on your tune.
Archibald, right next to his beloved girlfriend, who you said just missed the perception on that, right? It's like, just, Dragon. Oh, you're not people. You're not
You're not
lizards
people?
or people. You're not lizards. They're not lizards or people. What do they have a response to? You're not lizards or people.
No, they're whistling back and forth as if talking to each other.
I fucking hate that. We're in the descent now, guys.
Great. I'm gonna play as one of these as soon as possible, by the way.
You will get your chance.
Oh,
Nice.
Promi.
Me when I cook up me when people are like, why aren't there more races in the Dragon's team? It's like there are. You just haven't found them yet.
They have specific biomes.
Yeah, they be in the biomes. You want to be eyeball? Anyways. So, kill. Or don't.
Yeah.
Up to you.
Do we want to kill them?
I
I
feel
don't
like
know.
at this
It's like on the one hand, it's like if they're chill, like if they end up chill, then like we're chill.
Whoa!
But
here's the interesting thing. I'm almost wondering like if the boss could be controlling them. So I'm good with us attacking them if they try to attack us. Then it's a free for all. But if we want to focus on just getting to the boss, maybe we just focus on getting to the boss.
mhm.
Yeah. Do we want to attack any of these flowers or anything, or do we just want to make checks on them?
Maybe we can. Here's the thing: Octavia can meteor the flowers that are farther away from us.
The other thing is,
We should check because I am concerned that if you hit the flower, it explode into pollen
mm,
and a
Yeah,
diverse thing.
But the thing is,
So,
that's why I would pick the flowers.
No, yeah,
across
yeah.
the
I
room,
totally respect that. I'm saying
I-
I think we should also still check on them to see if it's like we're cool to just go for it or
Okay,
if
that's
we-
fair.
Is the implication here that all the burials being done in catacombs over bajillion years, and especially in like the beast burials, is like Arby's?
We have the meats. Oh
Look,
god.
there's a giant mouth made of vaguely humanoid
Yeah.
meat and a bunch of vaguely
Did they
humanoid
know
meat.
I don't know if they knew about the mouth. I feel like something would have happened if they knew about the mouth.
I didn't say that the people knew about the mouth. I said that the third things knew about the mouth.
can
And
I?
they looked up, they popped their head upstairs. It's like, oh, we have the meats. Fuck yeah.
Oh.
Can I have Edwin? I want to have Edwin move up 2 and left 2. And then can I make some kind of history check on if I've ever heard of anything even remotely like this before?
Sure, go ahead.
Oh,
I have a hunch about what the answer is gonna be.
his 30.
Throughout human history, there have always been stories of the Earth itself having some sort of personality or, personhood. Usually, you got your Earth Mother, your lady who's grass. And some cultures do a little bit of a different vibe. You're getting that kind of vibe now.
Okay. Does this have anything to do with the Earth Mother that we do know?
I mean, it's certainly in the Earth.
Grandma, what
Would
did
that
you
be
do?
would that be a different check to identify if this is some kind of like divinity?
Sure, go ahead. You want to make like a
Okay.
magic check for me?
Sure. Dude, I am getting so many 19s today.
Slay.
Of course not. 31.
I'm gonna give you two different answers. One for Edwin and one for Trekkie from real life.
Okay.
For
Yeah.
Edwin, the vibe, something is happening here for sure that is not normal. But you don't have enough information about the classification between what's a divine and what's not a divine to know what that is. But you have it on confidence that this thing is abnormal. Trekkie,
Yeah.
I can tell you this thing absolutely spontaneously appeared in the ground one day, therefore making it a god.
Okay.
So it's a different flavor of Earth. It's a different Earth god. It's the Earth meat god.
We found Uldur. Guys, in this verse.
Oh
You
boy.
found the dirt beast.
So,
Dirt beast.
not to be confused with the Earth goddess.
Yeah,
Cheppy,
you gotta
it's a
got-
big world. There's room for everybody in the dirt.
according to Tiamat, the earth is hungry and needs a snack or it'll eat you is all.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I think we're gonna have to kill God again.
Okay, again? Okay.
Its roaming
mean-
eye has seen you.
You've heard of Boltzmann brain, now Boltzmann mouth.
Mm-hmm. We got the whole
And I'm-
body.
And I mean, if we do kill it, there's goodies for killing a god.
There are
Yeah,
goodies
there
for killing a god.
There
As you
is.
know.
As we know, there
Mhm.
are certainly goodies for killing a god.
Also
Looking
consequences,
directly
but
at our
Yeah, that's
very
true.
permanent effect filled Edwin.
Yeah.
holds
Yeah.
my very
I
sick
mean,
lizard up to
Grandma.
this dragon mouth. dragon.
Last time, Grandma kind of asked for it, like literally. Is
Yeah.
Ooh.
Sam, would you be
I
willing
especially
to?
think in this case this would be really good for the obliteration permanent effect, because a lot of divines do omni damage, and I know Edwin has 80 billion luck
Mhm.
miracle saves, but I don't love that on him. That
Yeah.
does still make me the
Mhm.
nervous, and I think he's the only one that has it, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So it's like,
Well, the
if you
fight
can get
hasn't
rid of
even
the,
begun.
you
Maybe
instantly
more
die
things
if
will
you get
happen.
breathed on in this manner.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think that would be probably a good idea.
Sam, if we do the proper checks, would you be willing to tell us what god this is? If it's on your list of fucked up and evil
Yes, I
condemnations?
would. You would have to
Like
make me a
Cult of Fort.
history check. I'd say Archibald has to make me a history check.
Yeah.
Archibald can do it. The rest of you, you're
Multiforce
fucked.
sisters,
What am I checking?
baby.
You're
Just
checking
history check.
what
The
god?
god this is.
Like on his turn or like right now?
He can do it right now. The battle technically hasn't begun yet, so I'll give it to you. Let me pull up my document of guys.
Sorry, we have so many questions.
No,
We're
no,
just
no,
like, there's
it's
a mouth.
okay. That's okay.
There's a mouth at the ground.
I wouldn't put a
Sam.
mouth in the ground if I wasn't prepared to answer questions.
What if this time we just don't kill God?
Yeah, that's what I want to know is how bad is it if God is mad at us?
Mhm.
Yeah, like literally, like how much can we kill God and get away with it this time?
Oh, sorry, I just had an incredible vision. Oh, that's a grade A bit.
Mhm.
Oh,
boy. Okay.
picture Coelacanth's palace,
Mhm.
bajillion years before the
Mhm.
events that we're currently living through.
Mhm.
She's sitting around being a stone cold motherfucker like she always is, and just at the door, at the top of her stairwell, Theodora, covered in mud, just rushes down and points at her from the top, just halfway down the stairs, wild-eyed, and goes, "Okay, I want the record to show. I take back half of what I said about you.
Oh wow! What an honor!
There's so much worse out there. I understand. You're one of the normal ones somehow.
And then you get smited.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You get
I accept this.
rended in twain.
I accept this.
Okay, Theodore. Okay, Grandpa.
Okay, Grandpa, let's get you to bed. Are you making that history roll or what?
Yes, I did. Sorry, it was a 35.
Damn! Alright, yeah. So
Yeah.
this is Azigon. Aziqon.
Right. What
Okay.
deep fucked up
You
thing
want
happened?
you want the deets? You want the deets on
Mhm.
Azigon?
Mhm.
Archibald
Yeah.
would probably have a more colloquial version of this. But the official description for Azigon appears as a beast trapped beneath the ground with only a mouth and eye visible. No one has ever seen its true form. It's continuously growing and rotting, kept alive by constant sacrifices being fed to it. It's worshipped by subterranean peoples, as well as humans in a mythological sense. In Draconic times, the city that would become the capital was purposefully built over its head. It's associated with the harvest.
Cool.
Archibald, Archibald, dragon face in claw palming, like, ah,
I hear that in the other room.
yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
It's not an earth god, formally.
What is it then?
Rock god.
Okay.
It's all
As
gods of
I go
consumption. Always has been.
Yeah.
Always
has
rotting, always devouring sacrifices.
Yep.
Twisted mouth below the
Wow.
ground.
That's really funny. The dragons were like, guys, we found this god. We gotta build a fucking city on top of it.
Well, it's nice fertile soil, you see.
No, yeah, no. And then I was gonna continue. I paused, but I realized I had more to say. And then humans, they're like, guys, we found a dragon corpse. We gotta build a city on top of it.
Yeah.
A million years from now, some sort of sapient isopod creatures will be like, man, a human corpse! Time to build a city on top of this thing.
Yeah.
Please tell me that's the canon.
Maybe, I don't know.
Meanwhile, whatever these things are, which era of history they're from,
We just know subterranean people, potentially. Okay.
They're just chilling, man.
We're just chilling, feeding the rock god.
Okay.
I guess the things are dead already.
The
Wow.
associated condemnation for this guy is unit will gain necrosis automatically once every 2 levels.
Jeez.
No.
That's not good. That's not good.
If you
Wait.
if you
Yeah,
don't cure it, does it then turn into like painful strike or whatever, Sam, or whatever the because is necrosis stacking?
I believe necrosis stacks.
Oh, okay, I'll have to go investigate.
So, careful. Careful where you step.
Yeah, guys, maybe we don't want to kill this one.
Yeah,
maybe we
you get that
don't.
if you kill it, right?
Yeah.
No, I said careful where you step.
Oh, okay, if we piss it off.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought.
Hezekiah's
Huh.
condemnation.
Condemnations tend to happen when you like really fuck it up on a god. Like Ethnia, I'm sure had condemnations, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you
Didn't
really
want-
fumble the
Oh,
bag.
she does.
Archibald.
Can we?
Archibald
ahead.
looks around at everyone and goes, "Ugh," and then puts his dragony arms up and looks at the eyeball things in front of us and goes, "We come in peace," and then repeats the same thing in Draconic. With like
They whistle at
"Eh?"
you discordantly, and begin to approach. They have weapons.
Great.
Oh no.
Couple of the ones that were perhaps dragging wyvern bodies into this thing's maw put the wyverns down in order to grasp their weapons.
Oh,
I'm so glad I didn't bring Jupiter down here.
Yeah, for real. Oh, he would have been so
Yeah.
upset.
He would have been so upset. Okay.
Fucking, I'm not a Cheez-It.
No.
He is
I
a
hate
Cheez-It.
Cheez-Its. I am not a Cheez-It.
He's a Cheez-It
No,
to
he's
me.
not.
He's like a Cheez-It. Yummy.
So sorry. Did we establish what the glowing orange thing at the top is, or no?
that's just a flaming woman.
Least interesting thing on this map.
Yeah. Okay.
Just
Because
keep
I
it
think
honest.
you said something about it at the start, but I
I
wasn't
said
sure
you
if
know
it
what
was
this is.
We do.
It's an
Flaming
effigy.
woman.
It's an effigy.
It's an effigy. Do you think
Why?
the effigy would be on our side?
No.
Comparison. Okay.
What's it doing here?
Glowing.
I don't think
You can
you're
kind of
supposed
see
to
it,
be
like,
here,
between two of the beast corpses, it's kind of stumbling around.
Mm.
You're not really sure what's up with that one. It
Well, I
looks
guess we'll let the-
lost.
You don't say.
Wait, do we still have the thingy? Do we still have the thingy? Wait, no, can I talk to this to an effigy?
Let me check
Technically.
its typing real quick for
There's
you.
cookies though.
What does the thing let you talk to?
The Hermit's Journal. Sorry, let me bring it up again. Hermit can attempt to communicate with monsters,
Yes, you
unholy, and divine
can.
creatures.
You can.
Okay! Guys,
Hypothetically.
I can talk to the effigy. Hypothetically, if we make a good enough wisdom roll. So, and maybe I say maybe we start heading up towards the effigy.
Yeah.
Because once the beasts are cleared away, that's the path without stepping on an eye or skin or mouth.
Yeah.
I also think Sam, can you walk around it? Because there's some space up there where it looks like you can't really walk around without, like, right above that dead wyvern.
Right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can walk on anything that's like, I'm gonna say 50%
Okay.
flesh or more. Maybe don't try to park it right here.
Yeah,
Maybe
no, I
don't
was
risk
like,
the nostril,
because
but
yeah, like, does
that's
stepping on the
interesting.
flesh have an effect?
not an immediate effect, no. But it might put you in range of things.
Okay, it's mostly like, I'm like, is it dangerous to even move over the
No,
flesh?
they're standing on the flesh.
Okay, that's true.
Are-
I think we should move, but I think we also should not get too close to the flesh in case any of these guys have a skill that could move us into the mouth or the flesh.
Correct, which is what
Yeah,
makes
correct.
due north a little pain in the ass.
Yeah. Well, if we back
Yeah.
up here, they have to come to us, and then we can beat them up on not flesh ground.
Yeah.
Do
Okay,
you
so I
think that
guess we
this
gotta.
one is the? Do you think this one is the one that is invited to the family reunions?
Yeah,
Gods wise, I mean.
they're not a family.
Do
No, that's there's two of them I would consider to be family, but they're not relevant to this campaign even a little bit.
Oh, okay. Yay.
What if we were two guys? Yeah, thumbs up.
So should we start attacking these guys? Is my other question, because Godfrey he can start shooting his gun.
Archibald will follow up with one more in ancient this time, which he's shittier at. I've just decided.
Mhm.
Alright, don't. Yeah, suppose you guys speak the third one, this one.
You are greeted
Any-
with a shrill whistle.
In a good way?
No, from the back, and you don't speak whatever whistle language this is, but you're getting the vibe. It says get them.
From the back.
Yeah,
like,
from the top
way
here.
on plinth over.
From this lovely gentleman or lady. You're not sure. They're very
No, I don't think they. If they do speak it, they're bad.
I made him angrier.
I said hello 3 times. What do they want from
Okay.
me?
Well, they want to
Alright.
throw you into the mall.
Yeah, I think we have to. I think at the very least we gotta blast them away from us. If they want to make it, if they want to turn it into their own death, then like that's on them.
Okay. All right. Who
Um,
is next?
I'm gonna. God, this music is doing something to my brain cells.
You fungered idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, get
Can Godfried go 2 to the left and pull out his gun?
Okay. Locked and loaded.
Yeah, give me a sec. I gotta remember how this thing works. So it's minus what 5 to his attack.
This guy right here
Yeah.
to his skill. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5. But also, I'm pretty sure all of his siege attacks automatically. hit.
Yeah, I think so.
As long as
He's been in jail for a little bit, so.
Yeah. Don't
Or-
worry. He didn't forget how to shoot people.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I rolled to see if there was. Oh no. Well, Okay, I forgot about the 2d20, but then I remembered only the first one matters for crit, so it's fine. Did not crit.
What kind of weapon are you using, by the way? Is it normal, mythic, unique, holy?
It is Ray of Light.
What is
I
that?
can I don't have it written here because there's not a section in the
Mm.
inventory for it, but I can go look.
Yes, please.
Unique.
Okay, sounds good. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. Now I have to roll damage. My d10s that are not here. Let's see. Sorry, I have to put all this stuff in here. He doesn't have any debuffs at the moment, does he?
He does not. We have just begun.
28 light damage.
Okay, he takes no damage.
Oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Would Godfrey like to do anything else?
Does that count as his opportunity shot?
Does shitting
Yes.
himself count as a free action?
Shitting yourself's always a free action.
I
I support people with IBS.
Yeah,
Gare's already on it.
Yeah.
The opportunity shot is if using a siege weapon, perform a non-doubling attack as a bonus action at the beginning of user's
Yep, so that would count then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's try something else. Let's pull out Ice Shelf. Let's see what that is.
What kind of weapon
I'm looking
is
it up.
that?
It is Ice Shelf. Nothing special.
Okay, try it out.
Alright, I'm just rolling for crit. Nope. And it is just a d12, which means I have to get a different dice out.
Is there just a
Pain,
large block
suffering.
of this? Is there just a large block of this song that's just silent?
No.
No.
Why is it gone quiet?
Did you hit loop on it?
I did.
Oh.
Okay, I guess it
Locked
must have
out of
bugged the fuck
Funger
out.
heaven.
No, it's back now.
I love it when music makes you ask that question, though. No,
Oh,
that
is
means
this
you're
from-
listening to
is it-
something good.
Is this from Funger?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
I saw the word
From-
Termina on the picture, and I was like, yeah.
Let's get Fungery.
Okay.
Between this and
um,
Pulse and Anxiety, I was like, we're not gonna make them listen to Pulse and Anxiety for 4 hours. That's like actually some kind of psychological torture.
23 ice damage. This guy is not a
Alright, this guy
flyer,
doesn't
is he?
take any damage.
Okay.
He's fine. Unaffected.
I think we might want to pull out the holy weapons, guys.
The ones you have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ones we have.
Which is not
Looks
many.
at my beautiful husband.
Gare is using his free
Yeah,
shit self action in the corner.
Yeah.
I just like
Everyone has a holy
in
weapon.
terms of holy weapons, we can use
Yeah.
2.
3. Godfrey
3.
could use
Yeah,
turfing.
3.
Oh,
It's
wait.
not
We
Did
here.
don't
we put
have
away
turfing.
those?
Yes, they're not
We
in
put
your
away
convoy.
turfing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
well,
why I was
Edwin-
like, we don't have turfing.
Okay, but we didn't try. We tried unique and we tried nothing. So there's still mythic.
Mythic? There's
To
still
try.
mythic.
If
Hold
anyone's
on,
got
I'm
mythic.
distracted. What am I looking
Yeah.
at? For convoy.
where's
Christ.
What have we tried so far? Sorry, just
We tried unique and no markers, just a normal weapon.
Is
What are the mythic weapons we have?
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like it's not. It's
we
not
have
a thing I write down.
Solus is mythic.
Okay.
Solus is mythic. I could take that
Usually you
out.
could tell by the price whether it's mythic.
Well, sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes shit's just expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What? Wait. Where?
Oh shit! I have a
Easy
mythic
axe.
weapon. I didn't
Oh.
think that was true.
Val,
Oh,
kill.
Askipere. Okay.
Val, kill.
If it's got a Latin name, it's almost 100% mythic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
that means I might have a few.
Oh, he also
Anyway,
Incendiary.
Valente. So we're trying to hit some of these little like shambling
Yeah,
guys
but I
in
think we
front.
wanna stay away from the flesh for a sec, so they come toward us, and so they can't. Because I don't know if they have
Yeah,
any
then
movement
I can't.
skills.
My mythics are not ranged.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
the problem here?
Well, it's okay,
Muffy
we
has
can-
Matthew staff. Oh my god!
We
That's
can
what's up, yeah,
Fucking solving this.
we can
Welcome to
Okay.
my puzzle.
we can just
quote the
wait on this
puzzler.
turn also for them to come to us.
Yeah.
Where is the axe? Where is the
It's
axe?
in
It
Edwin's
should be in the
apartment.
convoy.
All three of our
We put them
Our-
away
our
because
holy
we were like,
weapons
we don't want anyone to loot our stuff.
and be like, why
Yeah,
the
and
fuck do you have
Mjolnir's-
turfing? And we're like, oh,
Yeah.
you know.
I don't know.
Mhm.
Girl
Smoothie.
reasons.
And
Yeah,
also
so
Mjolnir's still in
Valente,
Godfrey's house. Okay.
Valente has
Yay.
3 mythic weapons.
Damn, why don't you share, Valente?
No,
Why
that's
did
what I
Mom
was
let you have 3 mythic weapons?
Because
That's what I was about to say. If
good,
anyone wants one of
Yeah,
them for
she's just
this,
that good.
um,
Gare still also has
Suspirium,
judgment, which is
we
mythic.
still need to make sure that this, it works.
Mhm,
But otherwise,
Yeah.
we're a little really funny, but we're fucked.
mhm.
But
Yeah.
Valente can.
Never say I didn't
Valente's
give you the
3
tools for
mythics.
success.
Valente's 3 mythics are Devansere, Ascipere, and Echidna.
Wow.
Finally, someone who can
But yeah, you
pronounce
still have a
Latin.
kid now.
Devansere. Yeah, I've been taking. I took Latin for 3 years. My school required it.
Good.
Ah.
Slay.
Nice.
I wasn't reading them as Latin because it wasn't occurring to me that they're Latin. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Devansere, Ascipere, and Echidna. Echidna's not Latin. Echidna's Greek, I think.
Yeah, she's
Um,
some kind of snake thing.
Yeah. But in the case that it's only mythics, Suspirium is mythic. I don't know if we still have Suspirium.
We do still have
Edwin has a
Suspirium.
holy
It's in-
weapon.
Edwin has a holy weapon, so hopefully
Edwin has a
that'll
holy
work.
weapon. We just protect Edwin as he starts shooting off.
Yeah, hopefully that works. And then we can, I don't know, I didn't recognize any other Judgment is a unique weapon. It's not a mythic weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's unique. It's not mythic. Damn it.
Incentare is a mythic weapon.
It is mythic, so I might switch Gare's Longsword out for Incentare when it's Gare's turn.
Yeah, but I don't think I recognized anything else as like, oh, we have that. That doesn't mean we don't have any other mythic weapons. It just means that I didn't notice any. But I'm like kind of stupid sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a chance. I don't know, but
Soulless,
as I'm looking, it doesn't. As far as I can tell, those would be the ones that I recognize as mythic weapons. Hopefully, it works. But
Okay.
Yeah.
And in the convoy, Solus is mythic.
Oh, we have Solus. Okay,
Yeah, we kept it
We
around.
have Solus.
I didn't
kept
remember
it
that.
because
And then
I
we also
wanted
have
to
Red.
keep
We
it.
have Red Mire, which is also mythic.
Yeah.
In a
Yeah.
small cart. Okay.
And yeah. So we have those options. We have options, but do you want to try and hit him with the Bathiel staff to see?
I
if
don't think I'm.
Mythic is
Wait,
on
let
the
me see what the range
It's
is.
only
10
10 to 20. I think we wanna step back for a turn and let them come to us.
Yeah.
Okay.
No one. But I will be saying Amalthea switching to Balthiel staff. So if she gets attacked for somehow,
Mhm.
that is what she's fighting with. And Valente is using Ascipere.
Okay.
Because both of those are two-handed, so. Yeah, okay. But otherwise, I do think we should just, see, I
Defensive
suppose.
wall kind of situation.
We want to loot the little
Yeah.
dragon corpse in front of us so it can't get raised from the
Yeah.
dead.
Sure.
All right, who's doing it?
Who's the most durable of us? Yeah.
Hold on.
Valente.
Let me do. Does anyone want to use their turn for a combat check to see if they're what kind of weapons they're using?
I used Edwin and
I-
Godfrey already.
I can. I can
Okay.
do it
Do you
right
want to move
now.
where you need to be? Do you want to move where you need to be before you make that check?
I guess. Where do I need to be? Hmm.
Probably a
Where?
little bit farther away. We're making
I
a wall,
will
I think.
towards the Godwind direction.
Wow.
What?
The
Edwin and
the
Godfrey, yeah.
Godwin direction.
Godfried and
Yeah.
Edwin.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
They're combined
Over
like a
left
transformer to
one.
be one guy.
Mhm.
Up one, left one. Do I care to?
The wizard
Yeah, that's
corner.
fine.
Yeah.
The lizard scuttles up next to you. Hi, bad.
Hi.
Hi.
Are we gonna die in here?
Better not.
I admit, I feel like we've been in worse situations, but emotionally, he points with his tail.
Mhm.
This shit sucks.
Bad man.
Oh god, I'm gonna quote.
I gotta say, discovering an entire new species of people out here, honestly, really cool if they weren't standing over the maw.
The maw
Yeah.
opens and gnashes behind you. Spittle is flying through the air.
And actively throwing people in.
You don't like the
It's
maw?
just a bad time. He's
Sam, your
talking
maw
like
is
half.
beautiful.
He's half talking
Thank
to the
you.
maw, like, no, valid.
It stares at you in unceasing hunger.
I hate that. Hate that. Hate that. Hate that.
Oh, do you speak in ancient? Do you speak
No.
this?
It just chomps. It chomps over and over. It's hungry.
Chomp twice if you have any comprehension.
It opens its mouth as wide as it can to presumably fit you all in.
Fuck.
Stop talking to it.
I don't think it makes a difference. I'll do that combat check now.
The whistlers are whistling.
Are they called whistlers?
You can call them whistlers.
It's a natural 20 on the combat check.
What are we looking
Plus
for
6.
specifically?
What was I looking for? The weapons,
It
right?
was
Yeah,
it was what type of damage they're gonna
What
do
type of
to
damage
us.
they're doing?
These
Sorry, I got into a dialogue with the worst
Mhm.
god.
the
Mhm.
dude standing. This is not the worst god,
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't
Fucking knock on wood, dude.
brother. This guy's at like the soft top of the list. Get back in line. Anyways,
Archibald's like, can I go back to Cube, Mom?
no, Cube Mommy is dead.
Cube,
Look in
Cube
the hole.
Mother and Flesh Mother.
Wire Mother and Obsidian Mother.
Yeah.
She
Alright.
wanted to die, which is they're reincarnated. You said, right? That's
Yeah,
They-
in a sort of way.
Yeah,
What do you
I think it
mean?
was
It's
they
more of a-
their reincarnation level is 0 or something.
what does
Yeah.
that mean?
It's
Like,
more
where they
like
don't-
their
they all
energy,
agree.
the energy that is them, immediately manifests somewhere else as a completely different thing.
Did we do this?
I don't know.
No, this already
No.
existed.
Well,
This
clearly
already
they got a whole,
existed.
they
They
got
built
an
the whole
organization.
fucking capital on top of this thing.
Are they going? Are they going to? Is it going? Is the thing that remanifests out of Grandma going to remember?
You don't know. You could ask
Great.
her.
Sam promised that she's not mad at us, I think.
Yeah, she's not mad at you. She's the square. Anyways, what were you checking?
What kind of weapons they have? Like, are they gonna attack us with physical
The
or
whistlers.
not?
The whistlers.
yeah.
Yes.
Archibald, you can see that they are holding steel maces. They seem to be
Okay.
rusted and perhaps a little weird in comparison to the ones you're familiar with, but they're most certainly steel maces.
Okay.
Okay. For bludgeoning and
Yeah,
such.
for kicking the shit out of for
You
tenderizing the meat.
It's the yeah.
Uh-huh. But
So
it's
is that
not
what
magic.
Okay, so it's a physical damage, then yeah,
Yes.
equivalent.
Voluntary loot the
Ouch.
wyvern.
What I find fascinating is what the entire
Right here?
species is immune to non
I
mythic
guess.
weapons. Or it's just these guys are wearing something, all of them.
Hold on one
We'll
sec,
see.
Valente.
We gotta get one of them as a corpse first.
You can pick up, excuse me. You can pick up it. The item is cooked meat, but it's raw. It's raw meat. So you can pick up one cooked meat.
Air quotes cooked
Yeah,
meat.
yeah, quote unquote. It's singed. It's singed meat. We'll go with.
Oh, I don't. Okay.
You can just put it
Toss
back.
Just put it back.
Yeah,
You
Melinda's
just
going
need
to toss it.
What
She-
direction?
Away from the mouth. Away
Away
from the
from the
mouth.
away from the mouth.
Are you
Back-
tossing it away from the
background.
mouth?
Yeah.
The background
The mouth lets out
commentary.
a howl as you do so. How dare you?
Oh.
Maybe
Valentine's
we
like,
should-
we all know personally what happens when you eat the flesh, so we'll pass on that one.
Sorry, hold on. I need to do something. I need to do something.
Do you think he cares?
Yes, so this is your warning.
Yeah.
This is your warning.
Oh.
Yeah.
We are shockingly well placed,
We
actually.
are shockingly well placed. Okay, cool.
So.
But it matters.
Why?
Oh, for okay.
Wait, screenshot this. Screenshot this, guys. Someone screenshot this.
Hold on.
I got it.
Thank you.
Yeah. In the background, during the meat chucking,
Ew.
my headcanon meat lands near like Archibald Edwin feet, and Val just hears from behind. It's the god of rot. Why do they cook it? What is happening?
So that he doesn't get tummy ache.
What? With what stomach?
Well, presumably there's
Well,
more guy down there.
Yeah, there's,
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, I'll have Amalthea go to the right of Archibald, and then yeah, that's my guys.
Okay. Do you want to get danced?
There's no reason to if we're
Okay.
waiting for them to come to us.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think you'll just be in range of them then, if anything.
Yeah, that's
You
fair.
might personally want to be backing up toward the rest of
Okay.
us.
I'm going to have Gare get in Centauri. I'm just gonna put the background as red right now on Judgment for the moment.
You got it, boss.
But he is holding in Centauri, and then he's gonna run over to be next to Edwin.
No, my effect! My atmosphere!
Yeah, your ambience.
My ambiance!
Ambiance. Then
Oh.
technically
Fucking thing.
Octavia can make it above Archibald. Do you guys want her to do that?
I don't think that's super well defended either. Did you pick what altar class you're doing?
You guys should have declared that before we started.
Yeah,
You're stuck with whatever you got.
I know, we forget every
I-
time, but
I
it's
have-
more.
I have
My point is more.
Prima-Donna, so
Yeah.
I don't have Son of Earth, so I have
Okay.
Prima-Donna, so I am.
Why don't you stand
fragile.
like south of Gare? That is away from everyone.
I am
Okay.
as ever Dark Prince because Berserk
Yeah.
will be relevant one day, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Why did I do
just. Yeah, we need
There's
to remember.
There's
to
only
do
one
that.
man who's ever made that useful potentially, and we
Yeah.
dropped him at daycare.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta remember the altar class thing, but also that was kind of like a don't forget which one you have it because
Yeah.
they
It's
What
just
do
like
you mean
most
you're
of the time,
just reeling how
Prima-Donna
fucked up it
useful.
is?
Well, I
Maybe
looked-
this is the map. It isn't quite as useful because we're turtling, probably.
I looked over at the screenshot you took, or Dwyer took,
Yeah.
and I was like, man, that's fucked up. Who made that? I was like, oh wait, I made that.
Sam, you love fucked
I
up
love fucked up
things.
things. But I was like, oh, that's scary. Oh,
Yeah, this thing will be appearing in my dreams tonight.
good.
Oh no!
I have a sinking suspicion that I have seen this image before out of context.
It reminds me a lot of Undertale spoilers if anyone cares about that, but the final form of Flowey
Yeah.
is
It
the
also
just because the
reminds
eye and the sideways mouth.
it
also
it
a
also
mouth.
reminds me vaguely of oh it feels a bit like this hole is made for me but inverted.
This hole is made for. I have the hole.
Yeah, he
Like
do be
the
hole.
the like press noodle person.
Yeah. No, I do see that actually. I
Mhm.
was thinking of like the fault
I know-
itself, and I was like, "What are you
I
talking
know-
about?" And then I was like,
yeah.
"Oh yeah, no, the noodle person that comes out."
And
for
you
sure.
know how I know for a fact that like that one fucking really rattles her. So
Yeah, I
of
know that
course
one
she
scares
would.
the fuck out of me.
That one,
Understandable.
this is a recurring thing where that's
me,
like
it's
the
Gil.
yeah, that's for me that's the least scary Junji toast.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, you
I
know
just find
what?
that one
But
I find that one a little
everyone has
goofy.
their own
Chippy, what
Junji Ito
if
that
there
gets
was a
under their
mountain?
skin.
Have you ever thought about that? What if there was a fucking mountain?
I think this is way scarier because the fact that whatever's in the meat hole could eat me is like no, okay, that's
The
bad.
mountain could eat you. Anyways, finish your turn, because once you guys finish your turn, I'm gonna pause it so that we can. It's
We'll get
almost
started.
10 p.m. I'll
Yeah,
I'll do my
We've
turn
been
next time.
talking
No,
so
Yeah, there's
it's
just been a
fine,
lot
it's
going
fine,
on
it's
with
fine,
the
it's fine.
flesh.
I love
floor.
it when you guys talk. Yippee!
I want to know what the third species is so bad.
Well, they're guys.
Well, Octavia can walk over and make a check when she's all set.
No, but
Yeah.
I want to know their who
Oh,
are you
yeah,
people?
everything
I want to
going
make
on.
an I want to make a character that is one of you.
You want
Yeah.
to study him so
A
that way
fucked
you
up
can
little
emulate him. Okay, but Octavia's gonna move below Gare and make a bestiary check. Be like, what the fuck are you guys?
The moment.
You have now that Archibald mentioned it, you have very big eyes.
Yeah, huge eyes.
All the better to see you with.
I hate
They
this.
have big, beautiful eyes.
But they are immune to light, which is
I
funny.
got a nat 1, everybody.
Those are just normal guys. You've seen that guy at the supermarket. You're pretty sure. That's just Jeff. That's just long arms Jeff.
I
Mhm.
don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Octavia having a moment. She does have a
Jeff was like a
bonus
father
action.
to me.
Jeff was like a father to me. God. But can I use my bonus action to try again?
Yes, you may.
Well, I think it's a
Oh, yeah, it is an action.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
right.
yeah.
Never
It's an
mind.
action, so never mind. Octavia just
Sorry.
preemptively gives support to Gare just in case.
Good idea.
I also rolled low for that, but I have stupid support levels, man. So he still gets a he still gets a +5 to a stat of his choice. So I'm controlling the Gare.
The Gare.
The Gare.
The Geralt.
Mm.
And then, is that everyone?
I'm just gonna give it to Wisdom just in case. Yep, that's everyone.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to write on my board, if I can find my marker. Start.
I'm gonna go for a walk outside in the dark to chill.
And think about things.
Cheppy, don't go in the dark. There could be things out there. Anyways,
Yeah,
have
like
a good
Sam.
time. Like me.
There's things in here with you. Yeah.
In my slug.
Any support
No,
changes?
no support changes. I think you guys are already pretty friendly with Eno.
Yeah.
And of course, all
That one's for you, Trikey.
Yeah.
Which one's for me?
I was, and I
Yeah.
specifically asked Sam, like, how long you have been cooking this one, because I was like, is this the god of the depths?
This one has been in the works since Ednia
Yeah.
died. So,
Yeah,
way
that's
longer
what
than
it is.
since I played Fear and Hunger.
I need to
it's
get
not-
weirder.
But I will not lie. I
Yeah.
heard the songs from Fear and Hunger. I was like, oh, I know a guy. I know a guy.
Yeah.
Of course,
Oh,
of
God.
course.
Of course.
And you
It just goes
rubbing my evil
together.
little hands together.
I think the one thing that I do still want to check next time when we get back to our turn is if there's some kind of tactics check for what what level of fucking up would we have to do to get the fucked up and evil condemnation kind of thing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, you could do that.
Do you think it accepts payment in the form of mole people in its mouth?
I mean, I feel like if we throw the food in its mouth, it won't beast blast. Is the vibe I'm getting from what just happened.
You literally held out a chicken nugget and then threw it in the gutter. I would
And
attack
this-
you like an animal.
It's okay. It's
did do
okay. What we
that.
can fix it. We can fix it.
You made him so angry.
This is like
We're
the
gonna
world's
fix it.
largest toddler.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the rotting one.
Mm-hmm.
And
Rotting one.
he's in multiple places. He's all over the place, which means there's probably more than one mouth.
Yeah.
Don't want to think about that. Don't want to think about that.
He seems to be. You know how like the Earth has like the tectonic plates, which are a hard thing drifting on top of a soft surface.
Yeah.
Of like
Mhm.
magma.
Mhm.
That's sort of the reverse vibe I get with this guy, where he's a bunch of rotting meat clumps moving around the world at like low levels.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do you guys think that
No, not anymore.
no?
So
I don't think anymore. No.
so if we're so like what we discovered about the composition of the Earth when we were investigating the obelisk is that there's magma down. Is that above him or below him?
You did not pass magma on your way down.
Okay.
But also,
No, it's
the
below.
composition of the world close to the obelisk might be different from here.
Yeah. I was just curious.
The magma was unusually close to the surface, such as like
because
a
the tower.
volcanic event, some kind of fault line,
I-
perhaps.
Yeah, some sort of wizardry.
I feel like there's, as we're seeing the gradual, like it is shifting. Like the Earth is, things are sinking further and further into this thing. I don't think I want to live here.
Maybe Ethnia wanted to be reborn as something else that could come kick the shit out of this guy.
He's
Yeah, I
literally
think-
just sitting there.
He's literally
He's
just
literally
he's a
just
baby and he's
someone
so
else decided to
hungry.
feed him.
He's so hungry.
Starving white woman. I'm
What if,
so hungry.
What if a few rounds into this map, just from the bottom of that wall of flowers, just a giant like Megazord built out of like black cubes, just Kool-Aid man way through the wall. Like,
Alien versus
Oh,
yeah.
Predator some weird
Grandma is
vibes
back
there.
and the cube robot shows up with a I can see, I can fight.
God.
Wow.
I think Mima could handle it.
Yeah, Mima can handle it, but Mima's not here right now. We are
Mima
without Mima.
conjuring ghosts of your past trauma to
Yeah.
Yeah,
come attack
Mima
this hole.
Mima knows how to
Yeah.
get you psychologically.
Yeah, as
It's
as
okay.
do all older women.
Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. We don't blame her for
Fine.
that. We did attack her with weapons.
We did.
Yeah,
It's,
and then
it's
and
fair.
then they
it's
done
only
turned
fair.
her into some kind of dragon thing over in Land. So
Yeah.
shrug.
Mhm.
I did borrow that, yes.
Yeah, no worries.
If you leave any more corpses of God around, I may borrow them.
Oh yeah, no, by all means. Please, I'm not using it. I have a nice fresh one, possibly right here. Pats
Yeah.
the top of the eyeball. Wet.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, I mean the more gods you leave around, the more fuel I have to do some bullshit.
I mean, you're welcome to borrow Coelacanth as well, but she's still
That's true.
mouthing off.
Yeah.
Is this a slightly repurposed monolithic concept, Samantha?
No, but hold that thought.
What about the death god that is like the end of all things?
That's all Death Gods, Chebby. That's not original.
No, but
There
like,
is
it's
another.
specifically
There is
a rot
another.
thing.
I will admit.
Remember
there
the
is
thing
a
that was a bunch
monolithic.
of.
There is a discarded monolith that I did just pluck and repurpose because it was shot down in the meetings, which means it's mine now.
Yeah.
Runs away
This is-
cutely.
I'm
this
sure that
is
can
how it
tell.
works.
They can give Cheppy. It's funny that it's also a rejected one, which means that everyone else was like, "Dude, what the fuck?"
Yeah,
about
everyone was like,
it.
"This one sucks ass." I was like, "To you,
Oh,
I understand."
jeez, oh, god damn it, I know which one. Motherfucker. You made you're gonna. I applaud the amount of work you're gonna have to do to justify that one, even in your narrative context. That one's
No.
gonna be a bitch to put in.
Runs away cutely.
Without too many details, hope you folks are ready for the sci-fi segment.
Oh,
Runs
yeah,
away
alright.
cutely.
Listen, Cheppy. I was originally planning to write my dissertation on post-apocalypse and apocalypse. I'm ready. I'm good.
Yeah.
All right. But
I
yeah,
let the record show I did like that one's design. It's
thank
the
you.
theming.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm right. You're wrong, as always.
It was the
All right,
game itself.
So, lovely session tonight, guys.
Yeah,
Energy was
normal
high.
session.
All right.
Give
but-
me the moldies.
The mold. I didn't say. I said the eyeball, not molds.
Nah.
All right. So
No,
next.
mole, not mold.
Oh, I see.
Like the
also not
creature.
moles. Also
Well,
not
they're not
moles.
moles, I know, but I.
Maybe
So
they're
next
moldy.
month is October.
Yeah, the spooky month.
That's crazy. I'm gonna have to do some really scary shit to you.
Sam, we're already here.
Yeah, this isn't so bad. It can get so much worse. It can get so
Really?
much worse.
Really?
Like I said, and on the like pyramid of weird guys I've made for the religions of this world, this is like your run of the mill guy.
Yeah, I mean, guy that lives in the earth isn't that fucked. It's just the shape of
Yeah,
him that you've
it's
made is
just-
kind of fucked.
No, he's
Hey.
so pretty. Look at his beautiful
Samantha,
brown eyes.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is there any god out there, any at all, that one could qualify as pleasant?
Hold on, let me consult my manual.
Mm.
No,
Coelacanth is
not
alright.
that one. Definitely not that one.
Yeah,
We have a gamer. How do you feel about a gamer?
Is that the
Actually, yes,
the
there is
sci-fi
a guy
one?
that's pleasant. There's a pleasant guy. There's a straight up affable and wonderful guy. There's a good guy on here.
oh, thank God.
There's a guy that actually owns. He's not
I
the
like
gamer.
that. The fact that it's like one and maybe a gamer is
Well, I
not
haven't
good.
scrolled down all the way. Yeah, there's a couple ones in here that are like cool. There's a couple of guys who was like, yeah, you can hang. And then there's a couple that are like, oh, good fucking lord.
Yeah.
And our friend here is, to be clear, not that.
Well, he's a guy in the ground. He doesn't have a lot of feelings, except for hungry.
You can see how that's worse, right?
Hungry. All right, I need to go to bed because I have work tomorrow.
Yeah, go to bed.
Thank
Sam.
you so much for coming.
Mhm.
I had a lot of
Thank
fun
you.
tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you so
we did
much.
See you
too.
next time.
Bye.
Bye bye.
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 Bye-bye.